We live. This is the pre-show. Yeah, we live. This is
Get
the
that mic.
pre-show. This is the pre-show. We live. We live. Yeah. This is the pre-show. Yeah, we live. This is the pre-show. Yeah. Next year they gotta come to the bank. And I don't think the Chiefs will be alive.
Gotta get that.
Why the fuck did the beat change up like that? I don't like it. I don't like it. Now it's back. But I'm about to change it up. What they at?
So how are you changing it? Oh, you're hitting the random button.
The shuffle button. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, now you call it shuffle.
It says shuffle.
I know.
It says shuffle.
But didn't it used to
says
be
shuffle.
random?
I always hit the button. It always a shuffle on everything. When you had your Walkman, it had a shuffle button. When you had your iPod, it had a shuffle button. If you listen to music on your phone, it's the shuffle button. You hit shuffle button and the shuffle button. It just switches it up. Yeah, it just switches it up. That's not me, that's you. Yo shit on those crew, friends, blue. How did you do? Yeah. Then it's the pre-show. We live it. Got Robert in the building. Get the shares out. Get the feeling. Get the people in the building. Yeah. I'm smoking killer. What you smoking, Robert? I know it's killer. Probably something with a crazy ass name. I'm about to roll up. I hope you did the same. Yeah. It's Teal. Yeah, it's been a Teal. It's been a Teal. Sativa making them stupid. Ooh. I'm an indica guy. Yeah. I'm an indica guy. Yeah. I'm an indica guy. Yeah. I'm an indica guy. In the cut. Like Neosporin. Goddamn. Neosporin. And I ain't talking about the one. I'm talking about the singer cheating on his wife. The mother of his son.
What?
God damn it, he's a bug. Not really, because he's super fucking rich. When I smoke this day, about to get lit.
We talking?
Man, bring me on. I don't know who you are. Says Facebook username. You gotta. You said so we can see you. Or go on YouTube, then we can see you. Cause I don't know who you are. This is the pre-show, and we streaming live in the Teal. And the beat trying to change. I don't make a deal. I ain't Drew Carey. I ain't trying to make a deal. You whole scared. God damn. I'm on these birds. Larry.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah. It's the pre-show. You can get the shares out in the pre-show. God damn, that boy be having his shit on page on private. You gotta share it. You gotta change some shit in his settings.
It automatically shared.
I know, but his shit be all wrong. Sometimes he be having some weird shit on. Let me turn my phone down. Yeah. Phone down. Yeah.
That's what you own. I wrote it in the tone. Send the likes on your phone.
Yeah.
Because the show is coming on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Minute till, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Minute till, yeah. I don't know. The door's closed. I don't know if anybody's in there. You can knock on it. Knock on it. What that doing?
Yeah. You know it? Free birds! Yeah. Going all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it come to the cash flow. You know talking shit till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the X's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and Teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh. You know it? Yeah. Free birds.
Welcome to the Minotaur Podcast. I am your host, the cannabis analyst, Agent J, and I'm by myself today, somewhat, for a second. But you are
now in the mix with the men and Teal.
What y'all? Hey man, let's take a. Hey, since we're here right now, we're gonna take a quick look and listen from our sponsors. You know the Miller Creative Group, man. You know they the best.
MCG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business, or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
And like I said, I am the cannabis analyst, Agent J, and I'm rocking with J to the I to the NB.
Oh.
And
you are now in the mix.
Who's that guy?
Fucking timing right there, bro.
Yes, look at that guy. That's Agent K.
You are now in the mix with the men and Teal.
But can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, we're winning, of course.
Look at that, the tongue ring in his mouth.
Vagina.
I'm telling you. So, what's going on, man?
You said I'm in the truck. Thank you so much. All right. I had to leave the house. Yeah. We're not even going to do it. We're not even going to do it. I was outside of the studio for over an hour, and then I get that phone call.
Can I welcome you in on this new segment that we have?
Absolutely. Please do.
So let me introduce Agent K in this new segment of Fuck Them Kids. Go ahead.
Man, let me tell you something about these motherfucking kids. Fuck them. Nah. Yeah.
They're useless. They're inconsiderate.
Inconsiderate. Forgetful. We're going to say forgetful.
They're broke. They
don't got no money. They don't work.
They never got no money.
I'll never contribute. Jimbo, the biggest question of the night. The question of the night, sir, is how does the Diet Coke taste?
Oh, it's still in the truck because
Yeah.
Jimbo wants it. I'll give it to him, but if not,
Right. I
I'm
think
gonna pour it.
I think he really knew I was being facetious. Like
I didn't even see that message. I
Oh,
have that. Bro, that message group is on a forever mute because sometimes it
a
just be a lot
forever
of
mute.
shit. It be a lot of shit be coming through, and I'll be like, bro,
Is,
I'm not about to look at that shit right
is it
now,
because of
and I
Stone
don't need
Cold?
to. Sometimes because he was saying some crazy shit. Sometimes just be out of left field. I told you why that guy almost died. The scientific version of it, because I went to medical school. I'm like, all right, saying to me, hey, but yeah, man.
well,
Look at that guy. What that guy say?
Since we're gonna have one of these kind of days, yeah. Robert says Agent Casey looks small. He is small.
I mean,
That's the big dog. That's the big dog.
Bro, big as fuck.
Pause.
I mean, we told y'all. Like if Jay would have been there, it would have been really funny. If he would have been in that picture, it would have been even funnier because it's like, yeah, we really that big, bro. We really that big.
Can I quote you?
Yeah.
So this is an Agent K quote, but I feel this applies to both of these young men. They were a couple bad decisions away from being John Henderson's teammate.
Facts.
Maybe not John Henderson. Not John Henderson.
Maybe not John. No.
But NFL brothers in arms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Under the shield.
Yes.
Yeah. I was 18 when John was like retiring. Because when I went to the stadium for that Fat Cat dance thing, and I showed up all NFL gloves on, Jaguar practice jersey, walking through the front gate.
That little bubble, boy.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
when I showed up, that was David Garrard's years. So John was on his way out the door.
Right. What about Paul? Paul Spicer would have still been there, right? He already go?
No, he was there. He was there for a few.
Memories.
Well,
like this
I
season.
do want to say, it was a hell of a year so far. Obviously, y'all tuned in. It's the recap show, right? The season review.
Yes.
It's been a hell of a fucking year, not just on the field, but off the field with these guys. Getting a full season in with Jimbo in person, live on deck with us was incredible. Adding pieces in, Money Mike, his addition to the show, the fan base, you guys have grown significantly on all platforms. We reached 500 subscribers. Hit the clap button. Yeah, we've hit over 1,500 Twitter followers. And Instagram we're working on. But we hit 1,000 members in the Facebook group.
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
I thought that was better than the claps.
I like that one. And it's been a hell of a ride, man. Hell of a time. And I couldn't have picked a better group of guys to do this with. We all just, came together. And it's funny how it all fell into place. We've told the story a million times how me and Jay started the show together, how it came about, and then, for it to just come full circle and you to wind up here, me to wind up back home, the Money Mike and Stone Cold, like just the way everybody came in, it was awesome. So, yeah, love you guys, man.
Bro, we love you too.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Job not finished.
You are now
Job not finished. Job not finished. Job not finished.
Job is not finished.
You see Joe Shiesty trying to win a job not finished? Yeah.
Oh no.
Joe Shiesty job not finished after their game. Bro.
When did he say that?
After they beat the Bills.
Like he said it?
He said it like after the game. They were talking. He's like, yeah, job's not finished.
All right, bro. Back to Jay. Have you been on the phone? So as the audience knows that we have a podcast outside of the podcast where we ride. We're at work and we talk amongst ourselves.
The Men at Work podcast.
The Men at Work podcast. That's where the best material is, right?
If y'all really want a show, y'all need to sign up for the Men at Work.
Hey, so I was thinking that should be the Patreon. Patreon.
Yeah.
They get access to the Minute Work podcast.
Yeah, I like
Boy,
that.
when I tell y'all the shit that happens at the Minute Work, because honestly, it's it's whatever the fuck is going on at work with us.
Oh,
every
yeah.
day. So you don't know.
It's glory holes. It's trannies. It's politics.
Everything that you could get canceled for, that's what the Minute Work podcast is.
Right.
And so we don't have to worry about it.
So the question, in your
Yes.
opinion, is Joe Burrow a villain or an anti-hero?
He's white, and he can do he can do whatever he pleases.
What?
He's one of the great white hopes. We have a great white hope. I mean, I don't know.
Joe Burrow's not white.
But I'm saying
He's Joe Shiesty.
Is Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow's not white. He's light skinned.
Joe Burrow's white. Joe Shiesty is light skinned.
Okay, there we go. All right, I'll accept that.
Joe Shiesty does the gritty.
villain or anti-hero, bro?
Joe Burrow is, I don't know if he's either, honestly.
He's an anti-hero.
Because how can he be a villain, yo? But how can he be a villain?
What he said after the Kansas City game, he has a chip on his shoulder, right? He has a chip on his shoulder, right? He's had it ever since he came in the league. He's had a chip on his shoulder.
Can we say he's a maverick?
I can't give him no
because he's not quite a gunslinger.
I can't give him maverick though.
But I don't know if he's a
like
anti-hero or a villain though.
But he talks that shit. He shows up in flashy attire. He smokes cigars. He shows up in fur coats.
Maybe anti-hero, kind of so like a Deadpool.
He's kind of like Deadpool. Yeah,
he's like the Punisher or Deadpool. He's an anti-hero. Like sometimes he's gonna do some shit. You're like, damn, bro, good guys don't do that shit. But he's gonna come through. I
don't know who this is, but it says Facebook user says, "Who are some heel QBs?"
See, I said the same thing. I said the Brady's. I did mention Rodgers. I did not.
Rodgers is definitely a heel.
I feel like he turned heel. He turned heel
as a recent.
But honestly, I think he's turned heel a long time ago. I think he turned heel after that.
I don't think he was ever. I mean, early on he was a babyface.
Like
because even during Discount Double Check, like he was doing commercials, but like he would throw a touchdown and then get into the motherfucking captain of your team's face and go, oh, discount.
I own you. Like what the fuck?
Like telling it,
a bad guy. He's
telling the end zone
a villain right now.
Telling the end zone full of urban Chicagoites that you own them. That's insane, bro.
You now in the man in Teal.
Yeah, that's a little risque. That's a little risque.
But they don't have which is crazy because they don't have an owner. The team doesn't have an owner, so Aaron Rodgers really gets to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, he said, "Who gonna check me? I'm Aaron fucking Rodgers."
The people own the team, but the other owners help run the team. Like they don't have an owner. Like they said, there's nobody to really answer to. They have to go through the league. They have to go through the league for decisions, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, for a lot of shit to happen.
So who else other than Rodgers? Brady turned heel, but Brady turned heel due to success. Brady's attitude never made him a heel.
Mm-hmm.
It was his success that made him a heel.
Like I said, like I don't have memories of Brady other than, when Drew Bledsoe got hurt, he came in and he balled the fuck out.
Yeah.
But outside of that earlier memory, all my other memories of Tom Brady is he's been an ass. Like not an ass. Let me retract that. Not an ass, but he's just been that guy that I just can't like. Him and Peyton Manning. And Peyton Manning is a good guy. Like now that he's not in the league, like I have no problem with Peyton Manning.
Is Phillip Rivers a heel?
Yo, low key, yes.
I go back to that Jan clip where Jan like helps him up off the ground and he's like, "Whoa! 96 yards, touchdown!" Wow! Screaming in Jan's ear like, "What the fuck?"
like definitely could be villain, but he's like he's a and then he masks it. He tries to mask it by like fucking
Not
just this
cursing.
good old country boy. Cut flab it.
God
Look
dang
at that
it!
98 yards, dog, nabbit. But
Yeah, is Kirk Cousins a heel?
Man, Kirk Cousins is like a B-list.
I'm just saying, with as much money as he's stolen in his career, is he a heel?
No, I can't.
Robbing
say
teams
he's a thief.
blind?
No,
definitely a thief.
no, yeah. You can't call him a thief either.
Okay, so what do you call somebody in wrestling who gets a lot of money and then like shits the bed on the big stage?
Jamarcus Russell.
I said it in wrestling.
Oh.
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
Oh, that was fluent too. That was good. Proud of you.
I don't know. I'm very, very far removed from wrestling, so I don't have the answer to that.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like Shane McMahon.
Undertaker came back the other night.
Really?
Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair. It was all there Monday. That was kind of raw. Not just because it was on Raw.
Hold on. I gotta put this one up here. Russell Wilson. He heel for the way he forced himself out of Seattle, claiming they were no good and nobody could win there. Yeah.
Oof.
Let's tell that to Gino.
Yeah.
Gino.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, Russ is a heel. He makes you dislike
He's
him.
low key. He's a low key heel too.
He's like a super villain.
Deshaun Watson.
He's like Lex Luthor.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson is a hero.
The massage parlors around the world.
Hey.
The amount of money he brings in.
Mm-hmm. The amount of money that can be generated out of the cradling baby pose, like.
So that's what I want to know. We never talked about that, but since it's the end of the year show here, like fuck it, off the rails, whatever. Who cares? What did they ever pull the books from these massages? I mean, like, how much was he paying for this? Like, that's what I want to know.
I don't know,
great calves, but the guy's
I can tell you right now, it's a lot. Paying for Hook a lot cheaper.
I mean,
then all the shit that he
after everything
that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the totality of how much it cost.
Right.
Could have just bought some.
Well, the team, but the problem is that the team was bringing them in too, so the team can't write off Hooker.
No, but him literally could have went to Colombia, could have went to the DR, and literally bought them in, like their entire life.
You could have
brought them back here.
You could just walked into the club through some ones.
Yeah, but you gotta worry about like American women and all that shit, man. He could have just did what I said. Could have just went and bought him a wife for like $50,000. They would have, went to some village. They would have sold their daughter for $50,000 and probably asked him to buy some cows for him and shit. He would have got up out of there. He could have had his 5 or 6 little wives at the crib.
What human trafficking are we talking about right now? Like,
was that okay? I don't even know if that was okay. I just
saying. Like,
like
I'm kind of scared right now, bro.
I'm saying, bro.
It was the in-depthness.
He allegedly
like, yo, you could have went over here and bought some people.
He could have just did it. He could have did it legal ways. He probably could have just had wives.
Andrew Tate.
He could have had wives, bro.
Oh my god.
This is Christina put a long comment there.
She did. I think she said something about traveling. I didn't get to read it because it was up on the screen and then it was off the screen.
Hey, well, when I tried to put it on the screen, it blew it, so I couldn't read it. I was trying to read it, and it's still blue. I swear I'm going to read your comment.
Speaking of the nasty man for Cleveland, we were talking about what his stats ended up being.
Yeah.
He threw for 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns, 5 picks. And that's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games.
All right, so he's Zach Wilson. Got it.
I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, he had a really good game against Washington. Well, 3 touchdowns, no picks. But he did get sacked 5 times, and that's probably the issue with the line. He got sacked 20 times in those 5 games.
Yeah, but he only He only threw.
I wonder if it's the line
yards.
holding on to the ball too long because he doesn't know the scheme.
Yeah. I'm
Because
just
that
saying, how
line's
do you
really
throw
good.
three? Like their defense must have got
short field.
Yeah, short field. Like
because he was 50%.
I don't know,
He was
man.
50% completion on that game.
Yeah, I can't. That's a good game, bro. That's
That was
definitely
touchdowns.
Oh, he
yeah,
got
but,
3 touchdowns.
yeah, but from point blank range, bro.
Yeah, but I mean his last game,
And he was only 50% in the game.
I mean his last.
Wilson had 3 games where he didn't score a touchdown, and he started, bro. So,
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm saying that's nothing. Yeah, he got 3 touchdowns, bro. But like, if he would have had to drive the field, they wouldn't have got shit.
I mean, I'm saying he scored it, and he scored a touchdown in every game except for one. He threw an interception in every game except for 2. So 3 out of the 5 he threw a pick. 2 of them he did. In the Ravens, he didn't throw a pick. He completed 64% of the passes, 161 a touchdown, no picks, with a 96 QBR.
They ran the fuck out of the ball too.
That was his best game. To say the 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, but he had 2 picks against Pittsburgh.
Right, and he was sacked 7 times
in his first game, which I would probably say that's a better game, but he just got sacked 7 times.
Right.
That's insane.
That's wild.
But the sack started. It looks like the sack started towards the end of the year. I mean, I think the nasty man will be all right, but he's definitely a hero.
We're totally not going to be able to have a show next year.
Yeah, this is
It's
crazy.
gonna be all over Bleacher Report. Jacksonville Jaguars podcast just says Deshaun Watson is a hero.
I do not endorse that.
Somebody who does endorse that. Oh, nope. If I can find them.
How in the fuck do I endorse that?
Hey man, this is the.
Why you got that big ass T-shirt on?
It's just a regular T-shirt.
He's trying to
Why
say
you got
why.
my shirt on?
He's trying to say why is the it looks like the neck is loose, like he was tussling.
It looks like you got that Mike Glennon neck. You do got that Mike Glennon look going. If you would have shaved that beard, you look like
Beard never leaves.
What's up, y'all? I went to the Kansas. Wait, what? Okay. Game, and man, I was upset but happy. We are in the spotlight again. Yes, we are, Heat Nation.
That's right.
Fucking right, man. Yo, but I just saw. Hold on. Let's answer a couple questions first. I just saw this. No, Calvin Ridley's wearing number 4. Who that? He's wearing number 4. He already said.
He will not let anybody wear number 8.
That's so lame.
But whatever. This question right here, I like because they went off of the quarterbacks. Although we were talking quarterbacks being heroes, anti-heroes. Eli Apple.
Yeah. Heel.
Yeah.
Heel? Is he a heel or is he a nuisance, a troll? Just nobody cares.
I was gonna say more of a villain troll. You
Yeah.
just want to be bad. You don't have to be bad, but you just want to be bad. Like you should just be quiet and play.
Mac Jones kind of turned into one a little bit.
Mac Jones turned into a heel?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know if you can be a villain and get face palmed to the ground like mid intercept. Like I don't know. Are you
Well, the way
able-
he's been acting, but also that cheap shot on Eli Apple he took.
he
Same
took
as
a cheap
Brady.
shot?
Yeah, like he threw an interception, and Eli Apple was trying to block, and he like took a low blow on him, went down at the legs.
Good for him. Good for him. He's Patrick Beverly. That's a good one. Yeah. He's the Pat Bev of the NFL.
At least Pat Bev, like I don't know, you can change the outcome.
I don't know who this is, but
It's
I don't know.
Is Stone Cold the heel? I thought Stone Cold was like an NPC.
You are now in the mix with the man in Teal.
That's fucked up, man.
The NPC?
That's fucked up.
Stone Cold's not a heel. Stone Cold's not a heel.
Hey, no, they definitely. If you play Madden, bro, and look at the crowd, bro, there's definitely a few Stone Colds.
That is hilarious.
With the man and Teal.
But you know what they
That's
don't give
hilarious.
people? You know what they don't give people who are just in the crowd? They don't give them these fire ass lanyards, bro. I checked the mail the other day. I meant to bring it to the game, but I got this hard ass captain's lanyard. For the Jags. Yeah, but Jimbo is over here. I think he was laughing, and it's just everything everywhere all at once, bro. I heard that was a good movie. Yeah, check that out. Check it out too. But yeah, got this captain's lanyard. You know what I'm saying? It's all gold. Hall of Fame gold.
Bro, he came in here stunting on me, bro.
It been say captain, and then it got the box that says 5 to 9 years. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of tough. You can't just get.
You know how a person
gotta earn that. It's a $6,000 lanyard.
I'm finna buy that bitch on.
Bro,
this is a couple $1,000 lanyard, boy. I don't put it.
They were selling free towels. They were selling free towels on eBay. I'm sure somebody's selling the lanyard. I'm finna go buy one just so you don't be the only one.
They got ones bigger. Because you got the rookie, you got captain, and I think the veteran. The veterans are the 10 and up, and then you got your day one.
I don't got veteran bread.
They got different layers.
You know who got
different layers?
You know who got veteran bread?
Who?
Here comes the money.
Ballin' motherfucking Farrell in a building. That's what your Twitter handle better fucking be. I don't know what your Twitter handle is, but it better be Ballin' Farrell, bitch.
That's why you got nominated for our Oscar money, Mike.
What's up, babies?
Let's go.
Money Mike in the building. Minute Teal Podcast Fantasy Football Champion.
Yeah, Money Mike. Your Tampa Bay Bucks want a little cooter over there.
Look at the champ.
Oh, that's what that is? Bro, I thought you were just being weird. Okay.
No, bro.
The king.
That's Jay knows what's up.
Yeah, the king coming through.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, we ain't talked about it. I've been champion for 3 weeks now. We ain't said nothing, so figured I'd.
Somebody's probably being a sore loser because I didn't think about it.
I awarded him the championship before we even finished playing the next week. I was like, yeah, you the champ on the show. I was like, it was right after the DeMar Hamlin thing.
Oh yeah, but Money Mike deserved a Nick Wright, the Princess Promise intro.
That's not in the budget. It's just not in the budget. We're literally about to take 4 weeks off from doing the show to sit down and talk budgeting, and there's not enough in the budget for trumpets and shit, bro. It's just not there.
Hey, that shit crazy.
Awesome.
Right, man. But yeah, man. The Money Mike, man, for winning the Minute Teal Podcast Fantasy Football League.
I can't be mad at him because he came in like the Jaguars. Like, he was down, he was out. I literally was asleep, not even thinking about him. I'd already beaten him in the regular season. It was like, who cares? I'm just gonna play money again. And then bam! Got my ass.
Mike Evans.
Got my ass. Yeah, Mike fucking yeah.
The 1 week all year he went off.
Slapped the fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that and Christian McCaffrey going to San Fran really brought it up.
That helped a lot. That helped a lot. It was good. It was good. It was a great season, man. It was fun.
It was fun.
I had like 3 losses the whole fucking year, and they came all in a row. And then Mike took me out in the playoffs, man. I can't be mad at it. I'm glad it was somebody on the show. Yeah, Cheyenne in the building, and I'm glad I didn't have to eat the chip. So.
Hey, but you know what, Kenny? You and me were 1 and 2 all year if you looked at the projections.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know it. You were like Stone Cold. Stone Cold was like bottom of the barrel ranking-wise, but you was right there with me, though.
All my good players kept on getting put on IR, which sucked.
Stone Cold was down there with Jimbo.
Hey, didn't you that first week, Stone Cold? Didn't you say some shit in our text message? And I was like, nah, bro, it ain't happening.
I don't remember, honestly.
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening, bro.
I got on a tiny run, but then as like my big players started getting put on IR, I'm like, fuck.
Well, what was I tell you what was crazy was like I was rooting against all y'all except for K. I couldn't because he literally had my roster from another league. So I'm like, I couldn't root against him. That it was like shit.
I'll tell you, this was the first year, and those of you who have played fantasy football with me in the past know that I am a huge homer. So I will literally just draft all Jags and play. I had one league last year where every player was a Jaguar. I even started I started Marvin Hall, I believe, in a game, or Tim Jones, somebody like that, for like 2 weeks straight, because I just wanted to see what an all Jaguar roster would do, and you can imagine we lost every game. But this season, I decided I'm not gonna eat that fucking chip. I'm gonna draft smart, and I got me Joe Burrow, and I got me Tyreek Hill, and I got me Jamar Chase. I mean, that was enough right there. I'm gonna keep going.
Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
Did you have Nick Chubb?
I feel
Yeah.
like I should get an award for doing the most with least.
Hey, you definitely kept yourself out of the bottom.
Were you the New York Giants?
Boy, I was fighting, bro, to get just to even. It was insane, bro. I had a lot, like mine. Like I said, take into account you have 2022 Aaron Rodgers and Kirk Cousins. Like what's gonna happen, bro? This is how hard it is to win a fantasy game with those being your quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Shit, Cousins was
Definitely.
balling though.
Yeah.
I mean-
he throws interceptions in the game multiple times, and they fucking or pick and so he ends up with 200 yards, but he only gives me like 11 points.
And Jay,
Kirk Cousins was
and Rodgers,
up and down, motherfucker.
Rodgers coming off back-to-back MVP seasons too, so it's like that's some
He
shit
played
luck.
like crap.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I'm like, okay, but Rodgers, I could do this shit with pretty much anybody, which he showed that he kind of can down the stretch, but I'm still thinking, okay, boom, Devontae, that means you don't have to like dedicate the ball to one player as much, but it feels really though you could just throw that bitch over
Bro,
the
that was a
motherfucker
bad
100
team.
something times.
That was I don't care what their final record was, bro. That was a bad Green Bay team.
Who the
All the way
Packers?
around.
That's the worst Packers team they've had in 2
If they
decades.
still had Devontae Adams, if they still had Devontae Adams, it would what was on defense, him and Christian Watson, all that shit. That shit would have turned around a lot quicker, and they wouldn't have been fighting for a playoff spot at the end. Like,
But I mean, bro, why are they acting like they needed to save their running game till the last quarter of the season? They got 2 stud backs, and they just fucking forgot about them.
Yeah. I had AJ Dillon in one league, and
I got him in my league too.
Points. Three points he was getting me.
I would think a lot of that is because of 12. Like,
maybe
it's about Turn Hill. That boy is a villain.
Yeah. Now I agree with you now.
Like, I fuck with Aaron Rodgers, but that boy is a villain, bro. Bro, he's pretty much held Green Bay hostage. He's doing the same shit. I mean, look at Brett Favre is a real life villain. He steals from poor people. Like,
still my favorite. Hey, that's my favorite quarterback, though.
Yeah, man, you can't be talking about Favre, man. That's my dude.
Yeah, but you hear about the rumor. You hear about the rumors. The Jets trading for Rodgers.
Hold on, that's the goddamn problem. Ain't nobody talking about Brett Favre stealing all that goddamn fucking money. He stole all that money, bro.
He's not stealing, bro. He's not stealing.
It is stealing. It's not misappropriation.
It's
reappropriation.
It's reallocation of fun.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, he's
the government,
bro.
The government does it every day.
He's Bethune-Cookman, that's all.
That doesn't make it right. He stole money from welfare recipients in the poorest state in the United States of America. Like, not only are you a dirtbag, like you're like the scum beneath the earth when you do, bro. That's horrible, bro. For what you have $300, bro? Because your daughter goes to a school and they want a new gym. Yeah, bro. That shit sounds about white. I can't go for that, bro. Bro, Brett Favre is a wild boy, and he's a sexual abuser also. So we want to get into it.
He ain't no what from show. What are you talking about?
He was in New York.
You know that boy was. You know that
when
boy
he was at the Jets.
You know that boy was sitting unsolicited.
If everybody who sent the dick pic was a sexual abuser, we'd all be fucked.
All right, man.
We'd all be done.
All right, man. We're we're gonna. So, like I said, over our podcast, we don't condone sending unsolicited dick pics. That is a form of sexual
For real,
harassment.
no.
We are all in on sending dick pics.
Only,
I'll send a dick pic right now. Put a thumbs up in the chat, and I'll send you a dick pic.
Yeah, but solicited.
Solicited.
That's
Nah, that is
solicited,
solicited.
bro. Unsolicited.
All right. So then, fuck it. I'm gonna pick 2 random people off the show to send a dick pic to. There you go.
Bro, you need to go to jail, bro.
Yes, that's assault.
Damn.
Somebody who reports you and says, "Hey,
Please,
picture.
please report him if he does
Hold on, he
this.
sent me this picture with this high resolution camera. We're gonna need to do a matchup. Oh, so
matchup.
look at the freckle right there. You're out of here, buddy.
I do have a ball freckle.
Yeah, they was like, bro, look, he took a
Look
with
at
a
the ball
blackberry.
freckle.
Man,
He's got a ball freckle.
I saw with Brett Favre on the football field, but he's a real life. That's why I said he's a villain in real life. I wasn't saying about the football. He is a
There's
villain in
nothing
real
wrong
life.
with sending dick pics.
He is Homelander.
You are now in the mix with the man in Teal.
That was a great fucking comparison. I'm glad
Brett
you didn't say.
Favre send as many dick. There's not a woman on earth that didn't want a Brett Favre dick pic.
But Homelander, I like this. Yes. Yeah.
Hey, y'all be honest though. Y'all remember what that chick looked like? Y'all remember her?
He definitely
Yeah.
wanted the dick pic.
You tell me if she asked you to send her a dick pic. If y'all say no, every one of y'all lying.
No, bro,
That
right.
would be a solicited
Yeah, she
one.
asked. Like
But that wasn't the
they
case.
were just they were texting, they were talking, and then he
Come
just
on, man.
dick
You don't
pic.
You gonna
No,
believe that
that's
chick?
They
You gonna
have to
believe that chick?
They have
I
to
don't
take-
believe it.
It's in the text. Like, what are you talking about?
She was like,
Photoshop.
she was like,
What
yeah.
is this,
She was
deep
like, yeah.
state?
She was like, yeah. Hold on. She was like, yeah. How was your back feeling? I know it was tight. She was like, yeah, it's been okay. Click. Like, what? That is insane. You can't do that.
Why?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get him out of here. You gotta sit in timeout too.
Bro, between the two of you, the shit you say, the shit I don't know, bro. Both of y'all are just gonna get us canceled, bro. There won't be a 2023 season.
Hey, I'm married, happily married. Let that woman text me and ask me for a pic.
But she didn't ask. That's the problem, bro.
How you know she didn't ask?
Because it's in the text messages.
You don't know if she asked beforehand.
Yeah.
How do you know? How do you know she didn't ask on the phone?
Money wearing 6 was a hoax.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'd send a dick pic from the Capitol.
So okay, Money Mike. Money Mike.
Oh, hey, fans.
That's a reckless dick pic.
That is a confession that Money Mike was there on January 6th.
You'd have seen it.
Go on Reddit. If you go on Reddit, it's probably a dick pic of him in the office. Y'all come do a thorough investigation. I need y'all to match them up and let us know the
Money. So let me ask you: if you were talking to, if it's somebody you know, right? But you don't know them, but you know of them, and you're talking, right? Would you just randomly drop a dick pic, bro? Would you?
If she looks like that, what she look like?
Yeah, sure. If you look like that, would you just randomly, without her asking and without you being like, "Hey, yo, you want to see my junk?" Would you just randomly send her a dick pic?
Y'all never talked, had a sexual conversation ever.
Okay, let's put it in perspective though, like real talk.
So here's
You know how much pussy was thrown at Brett Favre over the course of his career.
Bro,
He's probably got some signals, bro.
That would it, but
It's got to do with a lot.
I'm asking you a direct question. Would you, Money Mike, just send without saying, "Hey, do you want to see my junk?" Or she say, "Yo, let me see that meat."
You know what, man?
Would you just drop a rando dick pic? Yes or no, sir?
Yes, the answer is absolutely 100% yes. You're gonna see it all. You're gonna see the balls. You're gonna see my haircut. You're gonna see all of it.
You're a sexual predator, bro. She didn't ask for
But,
it, bro.
but I'm saying, if I was Brett Favre in that situation, because let's be honest, there's no time for small talk. I can just go to option B.
Okay, bro.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me y'all do something different.
My
Here's
thing is, yes.
my question to you,
Sexual
Jimbo.
predator.
I have a
I'm not
question for you and Jay. I have a
I'm not
question for
against-
you and Jay.
I'm not against being forward. I'm not against saying, hey, and then if the conversation is starting to steer that way,
Right.
I'm like, damn, bro, you know what I'm saying? My shit kind of, shit, oh, for real? Yeah? It's like, shit, you want
Right.
boom, okay. Because
I just got consent.
Yes, because the door got opened into to that way. You're just walking down the street. You don't even knock on the door. You just fucking kick the fucking door in, like fucking break that bitch down like the Kool-Aid man. That's insane, bro. You can't do that to people's homes. Did you used to see the destruction that man used to do when he used to come to people's houses like that?
Who's gonna clean the shit up?
Yes, bro. Who's gonna clean this shit up? Because you don't know where she is or who she's around. She'd be right next to her 96-year-old grandmother, and you done killed her because you're out here really trying to be Colin Farrell. Like, come on, bro.
Hey,
Let me
I'm Brett
on
Favre.
Facebook.
I'm Brett Favre. I ain't got time for small talk.
I was scrolling on Facebook, bro.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And I'll send you the picture. I'm scrolling on Facebook ads, and it was literally a penis. Just scrolling on Facebook, bam, penis, right there. It's Facebook advertising section, bam, penis.
Okay.
I'll send you. I screenshot.
I'm saying, like, where did it?
I'll screenshot it and send it to you because I couldn't believe it.
Hold on.
Okay.
But who, like, is it somebody's post? Like, what is it? Is it somebody that you follow?
No. It was an advertisement. You know, they got Facebook ads. You're scrolling along. It was just an ad. Bam, right there, penis.
The ad was for penis. Like beef is what it's for dinner.
He said he sent it to
I didn't read,
I'm
read anything.
He said he took a screenshot.
Yeah, he said he screenshot. Why would you do that?
Screenshot. I would send it.
I don't want
Because I was
pictures of
shocked.
I've seen a lot of shocking things on Facebook and like recently. It's like shit like that where it's like, how did this get on here?
Yeah, you're right, because I was sitting there with Nina and I was scrolling.
How is that allowed?
It was a Walmart ad. It was a Walmart ad, bro. But like it was like for a sex swing, like some vibrator shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
Like, you better check your search history,
man.
You better check your search history.
Yeah.
That's all.
That shit don't go away.
No, that's my
Jimbo,
work.
clear the cookies. Clear the cookies on your computer.
Clear the cache.
Work phone, work computer. No, sir.
Oh no.
No, sir. Not I.
They're gonna be like, hold on. He really does like the Asians.
Oh, I'll tell you about
group chat.
It came through.
Stop it, bro. Hell, fuck.
You see it.
Stop it.
You see it.
Yo, I'm
Isn't that insane?
Oh my god.
So is Facebook Marketplace sexual predator? My question.
Damn, dog. Oh, but bro,
Guaranteed effect.
But bruh, the season that was, man. The season that was. Let's rein this in. Let's rein this.
We need
The
to move the
season
show
that
to HBO.
I'm telling you,
Facts.
bro. We need to move the show back to football. God damn. All right. So, look, see, this is what happens when we read the comments. We sit here talking about, we start talking about all
We
these
trail
damn
off
deals.
somewhere.
Oh my God.
He's talking about he faster. He faster
that's
than
what
the
it
dick
was,
pic.
too, bro. Cameras, bro. He mailed her a Polaroid. That's what it was.
He didn't mail no Polaroid. He faxed
Sounds
it.
like Polaroid with a fax. That's easy. Bro, do you know how much of a psycho you have to be to Xerox a copy of your dick to some unsuspecting woman?
He
Saw that, bro.
he went over to Eric Mangini's office, handed him a folded piece of paper, and be like, "I need you to send this out for me."
Yeah, he definitely did it on company time. He just a double dipper. That boy. Hey, they gonna call he's the gunslinger for a reason, man. Shoot that motherfucker everywhere.
I hate this show. Oh my God. Bro, K is gone completely black.
He's in the dark. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on with that
There we
guy.
go.
There he is. Oh, he's white again.
Now we can't hear
I
you.
was living my dream, bro. Let me live my reality.
Oh God.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, even open. But yeah, man, this season, bro, the goods, the bads, the ups and downs, the what ifs, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and what's it gonna be? So what? Now what?
We ain't done yet.
We definitely not done yet. Definitely not done yet.
Well, look, I guess we could. Well, I was gonna say, I guess because we didn't really, everybody as a whole didn't really get to talk about from the game.
Yeah.
This past week. Hopefully, y'all tuned in on Sunday for Stone Cold, or maybe not. Actually, but
damn, I'm not sitting right here, bro.
But what's everybody's like takeaways, like real takeaways from the game? Like for me personally, like I feel like we were just like 3 plays away, and it just I don't know. I'm still kind of like everybody's like, oh, it's okay, Jamal Agnew. It's really not. Like I'm gonna live and I'll be okay. Like it's not gonna put a damper on my actual day. But we talked about it on the show, and that man was on Instagram talking about I want to be more involved and more touches, and it's like either a fumble or a drop, either or. You got to catch that play has to be made. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Travis makes that play. I think any of the other skill position players make that play. It's and that's the season ended on that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the sour taste I have. Like, and I understand that because he feels like he's more than a special teamer. Well, on Sunday, you were a special teamer. That's what you were on Sunday. You were an excellent special teamer.
He was that the week before.
I can't have that. Like, I mean, that's fine. That's what Jamal Agnew is.
I mean,
that's what
teams as a whole got an A.
But I think that is a bigger. I don't know. Maybe he just has to humble. I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like he asked for a big, and in the biggest game of his life, he did in the bigger role. He showed up in his regular role. But he asked for added responsibility, and he couldn't handle the added responsibility. He didn't handle the added responsibility. Like, I don't know. It's just that I was pissed off about that shit. Like, that was my breaking point. I'm like, okay, everything's clicking. You know, thinking the quarterback is looking. Trevor was looking good. Like, what
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was dicing shit up.
Yeah,
but we needed 7 right there. That's a 3-point game. We get that stop. we come down, go get either a field goal to tie or go try to go win that mark. And like I said, I'm not gonna be like Jordan DeLugo. And
Oh Lord,
like, just like dig at him. Like I said, it's a play, bro. I'm not mad at him, but I'm just like I said.
You're saying you got to make that play.
Yes, especially like I said, especially when you've been vocal about wanting to step up and have a bigger role.
Right.
That's it. Because great power comes great responsibility. I don't play in the NFL. But you wanted more responsibility, that means you got to show better power. That means you got to show better concentration. That means you got to show better technique and skill. Because you need to see that ball into your hands, secure, do what you've been doing when you catch a punt. You secure that bitch. You don't ever just start looking away and start running before you got that motherfucker secure. That's not how you treat the. You need to treat the football like that everywhere. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we will. He'll be better. He'll you know what I'm saying. But we'll have other skill. We're gonna upgrade. This offense is gonna upgrade. So I don't foresee a lot of that stuff happening. Christian Kirk,
you got to make that catch.
That big. They tried to oversell it on TV.
Yeah, that was crazy.
They tried to oversell it on broadcast to try to say that Trevor far out. That was a perfect throw.
You know, somebody pointed. Sorry, I don't know who you are that did it. If you watch the show, but somebody pointed this out that, bro, that was intentional grounding. And when we were like, no, that was a fumble, and they were like, no, that counts as a force.
Yeah.
And Chris Collinsworth's like, yo, that was a smart heads up play, bro. You never left the pocket.
Yeah.
And there was no receiver in the area.
Yeah. So if
it's intentional grounding.
So it's either a fumble or intentional grounding.
Right. And like I didn't even think about it because I was so, I was devastated that it wasn't a fumble and they got to survive for the field goal. But damn, dog. But yeah, we said it was more of we didn't capitalize on opportunities, right? Lack of execution, some bad coaching decisions.
Yeah.
And the refs really suck. You know what I'm saying? But last one with like the ref, you said it, right? Like Kansas City was being allowed to play a totally different game than us, right? They were allowed to be more physical. And it just seems like the officiating was more geared to favor Kansas City. But with that being said, it just made the game harder, but it didn't make the game impossible. Because if we took advantage of those opportunities, we said on Sunday that Christian Kirk he had 14 targets and only caught 7 balls, right? If he catches 3 of those, and one of those being the 6, that we're talking about a totally different game.
That was an incredible throw.
It was, and he's made he's made that catch a bunch of times for us.
They should have just ran that motherfucker, let Zay Jones run that route.
But
it was the same. It was the same play.
I know, Stone Cold. We was as soon as it happened. Me and Joe. I said, bro, that's the same play.
Yeah.
And like I said, they mixed it. They messed up last week and ran the play that way. I'm like, that's how the play should be ran. You got the bigger, stronger guy making a play with somebody like in coverage on him. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel more comfortable with him one-on-one with a 50-50 ball out down there.
Right. And, look, the play is
also slipping and sliding around a lot.
Yeah, but the whole team was like, I'm not going to say the whole team, but our team was.
I'm gonna say,
I didn't see Kansas City doing that shit
because they knew what the fuck they had going on. They probably got different cleats for the snow. They know that shit was gonna be. We came out with our regular. So I don't know if there's a difference, but their cleat, they could have some cleats that I don't know.
Right,
that grip a little more because they know the wet and snowy.
Right.
I don't know, but Travis Kelce looked like he had on super grip because that motherfucker was cutting, breaking, doing everything, just getting free. And I mean, most of the times he in zone, nobody covered him.
Right.
I feel like nobody covered the motherfucker.
Right. And that was on to me, that was on coaching adjustments.
Yeah.
Like you're not making any type of okay, let me because I was gonna say something that wasn't true. They did, but it was stupid, bro. You're bringing down Jenkins to press him, bro. Jenkins is too small, man. Like what?
Yeah.
And
Doesn't
then
work.
you got Arden Key. You got Arden Key trying to mask it like he's gonna rush, and then he goes out to chip him, and bro, that shit's not gonna work, bro.
You gotta, bro, Trayvon
like
has to be the one
Trayvon.
doing
Yep. Trayvon.
because guess what? A chip from Trayvon Walker putting a legitimate chip on you first, that's shit down. Like you're not just recovering off of that. You're like bumping that shit off and just keeping it moving.
Trayvon knock his ass down, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
what the fuck Mahomes gonna do if Kelsey's fucking shoulders is in the dirt, and now Trayvon Walker's chasing Mahomes? Like, what are you supposed to do? Now you got to throw to someone that you don't trust, and you're not about to do that.
Right.
You're just gonna throw that bitch away.
Right.
Like you're not trying to you're not trying to get hit either, so you might just throw a pick.
Right.
Like that should have been it. Like I said, just be more physical.
Right. And it was, I felt like it was on coaching, and then I didn't know if it was coaching or the players that decided to pull back when Henny gets in the game,
bro. I wanted to kill him, bro. I wanted to kill somebody. Bro, let Chad Henny go for 98 yards.
No.
That Pacheco run, and Trayvon slipped.
I wanted to.
They had him bottled up on the inside.
Yeah.
So and then the rub for the Kelsey touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, you know that they were gonna set that up, and you all still flowed to the left. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but but we had the opportunities to win, and we could have won. Like, we had the ability to be the better team, and to your point, we didn't live up to it. That's
tough, bro.
And Aluakin's got to make that interception if you're making a play on the ball.
I mean, bro, he was making
it's tough. That's real tough. That's a stretch out. That's a stretch out.
And he don't see Tyson behind him.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what sucks. That would have been close to a pick six for Tyson.
But you can't blame him for trying to make a play.
No,
no,
not at all.
But special teams though gets an A.
But the playoffs, it's like enough.
Sorry, Jesus. Yeah, special team gets an A, and then just everything else was, I mean, C- at best. Like, and I say that because, like I said, you didn't execute too many free rushers, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were so focused on Chris Jones. It's like, oh, fuck this other motherfucker that's just running back here at my quarterback.
That tripping call was still a BS call.
Yeah. Again, officiating was definitely tilted towards Kansas City, but
Frank Clark tripped over Walker Little when he busted his ass.
Jimbo, you and I talked about this. That's on the coaching staff to have them understanding going into the game that there's a very strong likelihood the Jags are going to be at a disadvantage with the officials. Everybody knows that because of who they're playing. Mahomes is the current golden boy of the NFL. So they've got to know to keep exposure.
Yeah, it's the NFL, they know what narratives they want now. They know the storylines that they want to build. they see that Trevor Lawrence can do that shit kind of. So it's like, it just sets up because next year, let's say boom, we go 13-4, right? We fuck around and get the number one seed. We get the bye. Now Kansas City and Cincinnati gotta play.
Right.
Some, you know what I'm saying? They might go. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that could happen where in the AFC let some of these other quarterbacks take each other out.
Right.
Early.
And that's how it's got to be though. In all reality, on our side in the AFC, like, you gotta hope that this other quarter.
Yeah, because you don't want to have to go through all.
You have to, yeah.
Because imagine this is what was in front of Trevor Lawrence is Justin Herbert, got him out of the way.
Right.
Then it was Patrick Mahomes. And
Right.
so let's say you beat Patrick Mahomes, now you gotta go do Joe Burrow right after that. So it's like you're
Josh Allen.
I mean, or Josh
Yeah.
Allen at this point. Yeah, either or. Like
Right.
you hope that these other guys take each other out, so
Right.
that you have, I mean, it's not for you, it's for your defense, really. Like,
Yeah.
but they're gonna make it. They're always gonna make it about the quarterbacks
Right.
against each other.
Right.
Guys, just real quick, the thing that stood out to me, the number one thing was I gotta believe, or at least I hope, when the coaches watched that game film, the defensive staff and Mike Caldwell, he's a rookie, coordinator. They better realize they fucked up, because in my opinion, the second Chad Henne comes in and you're backed up on the goal line, even if you have to burn a timeout, I would have been okay with it. You cannot let him get one play where he's comfortable. If you've got to bring an exotic, if you've got to show him a new look, if you've got to bring a corner on his blind side, cannot let him sit back there. And I thought that was a big mistake.
Every receiver should have been pressed. Maybe not like a zero cover, but at least a cover two. Like press up, bro, and force them to force.
I honestly probably would have. I probably would have tried to blitz either Cisco or Jenkins on that too.
I mean, you could have done I swear to God, you could have did anything. But even if you're not even blitzing a whole bunch, just press, at least press up, because the ball.
Speed them up.
Yeah, the ball's coming out quick regardless. Trying to stand back there and make decisions. It's all one read and get the ball out quick.
You double Kelsey, tight coverage, and speed him up.
Yeah, because he's not trying to stand back there and load up. He might take a shot if you really, really present it, but I'll deal with that. That's not Patrick Mahomes. I could do Chad Henne airing it out.
You roll the dice there. You roll the dice. You bet on your defense. Yeah, it's a young group, but in that situation, you got to take a calculated gamble. And I would be willing to bet
the 2017 defense. If they would have ate him. If they would have saw Chad Henne,
they would have ate it. That would have been a safety. That would have been a safety or a goal line interception. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're gonna force a pick six.
Yeah,
there was either gonna be a pick or fumble. They was gonna hit that boy so hard it was a touchdown, or they're coming so fast he's just gonna press. He's just gonna throw that bit, and the receiver ain't getting out the break yet.
They should have did him like they did Zach Wilson.
Yes.
No
respect.
Point blank, bottom line.
No respect.
He showed that he could do these things. He did it for him a few years ago on the year they won the Super Bowl. I think in route he won them that game where Mahomes got hurt.
Against the Browns.
That's the year they lost.
Against the Browns, yeah.
That was the year they lost. But yeah, bro, don't underestimate this guy. Played in the league for a long time. He's still Chad fucking Henne. He's a fucking bum. He's a residual back.
He sucks.
Yeah, he sucks, bro. That's not what he started here because we sucked. Did he let Blake Bortles take his job? You know what I'm saying? And I love Blake, but you're the backup to Patrick Mahomes. You also backed up Blake Bortles. That's not good on your resume.
Yeah, he's slow. He's been slow since he came out of Michigan. He's been slow to develop, and just that shit. Honestly, man, that pissed me off more than anything. Just what the fuck are you doing right now? Go after this dude.
And fuck the Dolphins forever. Even they drafted him, and then we ended up getting him. What the fuck is going on? Yeah. We took what's it called from the Dolphins too. Was it Cleo Lemon?
Yeah.
I forgot about
it. Because I had the game the other day.
Really?
Or something like either a game or the send off or something. I think it was the game. I think it was either the watch party or no, it was the playoff. Because someone was like, "Yo, that's Cleo Lemon." We was in the suite, not the suite, in the what's it called, the club area.
Club, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But that shit can't happen, man. Those are the types of plays that determine playoff games. You know, it really
right,
can be
right.
a play or a series. And I think, I don't know that if it's inexperience because, Doug's been there, but honestly, Doug's probably thinking he's got half his brain on the offense too and what they need to do. To me, that's a Mike Caldwell. That's a Mike Caldwell thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not upset. And like I said, yes, adjustments. At the end of the day, if you look at the second halves of games over the last however many weeks, we didn't give up any touchdowns. We were only giving up field goals in the second half of games. Like, he's been good with adjustments. He might have got a little tight there, but at the same time, like I said, this is big business, so we don't know everything. But this is big. He don't have all the pieces. We're still
That's true.
missing
That's
because
true.
if we're going to continue to run a 3-4, we need a big, nasty 300 something pounder in the fucking middle. We don't have
Nada.
yeah, we don't have the big, nasty, we don't have that fucking nose tackle. Like, we don't have that.
Right.
And so we're either
Devon Hamilton had a good year.
Yeah, but that's cool. Devon Hamilton is a nice player, but I don't want fine, nice players. We're running if that's the defense we're running. I want big, nasty, mean players. I don't know. I don't like fine. Fine player is cool, but
you got to have a Vita Vea, a Haloti Nada.
Like,
it's a key to that defense.
Yeah, because you have to demand, because especially that your command is so much pressure from just making like quarterbacks don't want, especially pressure up the middle. There's nothing they can do there. Pressure from the outside, they can step up. You need something to coming at them so now they're backing up. Like, and with that defense, we're not generating pressure off the edge. So we gotta generate some pressure up the middle.
I need this person. Who is this? M Derry 145. I need you to defend this.
M Darryl.
Okay. I need you to defend this. How can Doug Peterson get 75% of the blame?
And just because you got Malcolm X as your profile doesn't mean we believe that you are like as of one of the great prophet Muhammad.
Okay.
What are you talking about, bro?
I don't know, bro. But anyway, sir, if you're still watching, defend this point. I'm curious. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I just want to know, like, what's your reasoning behind it.
And Jimbo, can you also ask him the question about sending an unsolicited dick pic, please?
Nah, I think we got that point across.
Yeah,
bro.
I think
like, you're a creep.
That segment is definitely over.
Yeah, but you're a creep, bro.
Freak, man, freak, man.
Freak, not a creep. Freak. This is different.
So we're going into the offseason, man. The season's over. It was a beautiful season. It was a wonderful run. They really were the Cats, man. But they made every fucking game exciting, right? At every game except for the Detroit game.
Detroit.
Oh,
yeah, that was
and the Texans game, the first game. God, that was a miserable game. That was miserable as fuck. But okay, so we got pieces now, but we got pieces that are gonna be lit. But we got pieces that are gonna be leaving. We got pieces that are gonna be leaving, right? So last year's free agency class, this year's free agency class, the good, the bad, the ugly. Jay. Yes.
The good, the bad, the ugly. What?
Of the last year combined with this year's free agency class.
Oh, what am I giving? What am I giving it? Good, bad, or ugly?
Yeah. No, I'm saying the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, what was? Give me something good, give me something bad, and give me something ugly.
The good was, I'll say, Zay Jones.
Okay.
The bad
Now you can do both free agency classes.
Yeah, I'd rather go this free agency class.
No, I'm saying you can use both in the example or whatever.
Yeah, but the free agent from a year ago didn't play and then I guess Rayshawn. So
Rayshawn,
yeah. So yeah, Rayshawn. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta really think about this shit.
But because I was gonna figure out a way to get some stuff out of that. I guess the bad. Well, I would say. I'll say Rayshawn Jenkins the bad because that's a bad man. Easy. And then the ugly. Shit, as of right now, Shaq Griffin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good
the
one.
out of shape.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Money Show. Apparently, it's just me going solo now. Guess the boys dropped off. Where y'all at, boys? So I'll go ahead and give you my good, bad, and ugly just while we wait for them to connect. I think the good for me, talked about Zay Jones. I got to say Evan Ingram. That was a surprise. I thought pleasant surprise. And on the flip side of the coin is hindsight, but the bad is now you only got him on a 1-year deal, and so you got to hope to re-sign him after he proved himself.
Yeah, you hear us?
Y'all hear that? I got you. Yeah, I got you. Y'all hear me?
Yes, Evan Ingram is your good.
He's my good and my bad because it's all hindsight, obviously. But now you got him on a prove it deal, and guess what? He damn sure just proved it. Right. And now you got to hope to try to re-sign him. So,
right.
Is it bad automatically? No, but you probably could have got a better deal if it, and maybe he wasn't going to have a 2-year deal. Who knows? So just those things. I think the ugly, yeah. I mean, it's hard not to go with Shaq, man. My boy, a UCF guy. I love him, but that just didn't work out well. You could say, I heard people criticize him for not bringing in the true number one, but from what I remember, Devontae was the only true number one who switched teams in the offseason. I mean, maybe I'm missing somebody, but man, I thought free agency, look, they went from worst to first. So it's hard to be too critical. But that's not to say there's some obvious holes. There's some obvious holes. A true number one wide receiver. We all know that. A real dog. And maybe tight end. And even if Ingram does come back, knowing that system, that West Coast offense system, I wouldn't be surprised for them to bring in another tight end, to be honest with you. I think you need another running back. I don't see ETN as a guy who can make it a whole season carrying it 20 to 30 times a game. I think he needs some help. Love to see a young buck out of college on a rookie deal come in. Instead of I don't like bringing in a running back on a free agency contract. We all know why. And then defense, like Jay was saying, man, you got to find a Vita Vea, you got to find a Haloti Nada, you got to find that rock in the middle. You need help in the secondary still. So.
Okay. I'm gonna get mine. So my good is the entirety of the receiving core. This includes Marvin Jones from the season, Trevor Lawrence rookie season that never really happened, right? But I can't discount his rookie season because he still got some kind of experience.
I'm about to say that shit
right?
happened.
Right.
Remember last year.
Right.
After
But I'm
10
saying
games, I said he is no longer a rookie after his 10th game last year. That's more than enough to say, hey, welcome to that.
No, I'm just saying saying like
we
a
understand
normal.
we
I'm
understand
saying
the
normal.
lack of leadership and everything else around him. Yes, I understand. But
That's the only part I'm talking about. So, but the fact that you can't fake the experience, right? Like he still had the experience of being in the pocket, seeing different defenses. He may not have been coached well, but he was still taking in information, right? So the fact that he had
it's kind of like training day, bro. Urban Meyer's Denzel, bro. Trevor Lawrence and Jake, bro. Trying to get. I know you like to get wet, Trav.
That's an incredible reference, bro.
It is. And so that's
You are now in the mix.
so that's my good is the fact that all these his key receivers, the people that they brought in this year, plus guys like Marvin Jones and Agnew, because he did contribute to this wonderful season we had, right? So all the pass catchers is my good.
The best thing about all the pass catchers, and I'm sorry to interrupt, Jimbo. I am.
Then
Like
why'd
all
you do
three
it?
free.
I'm about to say, don't be sorry, motherfucker. Be careful. Damn, Jimbo, we gave interrupted for all ugly. Let's
Right.
let
Right, you
Jimbo
finna get yours. Just chill.
let him get his bad out.
The bad, I think, is on. I feel like we didn't use the rookie class. Oh shit, I can't say that part yet. Damn.
Because free agency.
Yeah, because this is free agency. Because I do have a bad for the rookie class. I don't know, bro. I kind of don't have a bad. Like obviously Shaq Griffin, I agree. Everybody, that's the ugly.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, I got. You know what? Okay, here's my bad. My bad takeaway is like this is good that you found a way to win, but damn, bro, why you had to put it on us like that? Like game after game after game. It's like okay, we're gonna show you how much we can fuck up before we turn up, right?
Yeah.
And like listen, at the end, cry then, laugh later. It used to be laugh now, cry later for us, but that would be the bad. Like I need them to play like 2 in week 3, right? And I know like every game's not gonna go that way, but bro, don't be the team that like you feel better when you're down. Like I need you to be that team, that killer instinct. Like, oh, bro, we finna run the table on these boys. That's my good and ugly. Go ahead, Stone Cold. What's your for the free agency class, both this year and last year?
All right. My ugly is Shaq Griffin, of course. We all know that. My bad for this year's free agency for my bad was, and I'm going to throw this at Caldwell, taking way too damn long to figure out, hey, I need Darius on the outside, not inside. And we're just doing it for the free agency classes, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And the good is Aluakin. We all see that he's a stud. Should have been a Pro Bowler, but small market. All 3 pass catchers, like you said, and me and Jimbo have said it before when it was just us Sunday. Like all 3 of these guys had career years, their first year here, which is awesome to see. And I just can't wait to see what they do. I know they're going to have to finagle things around, restructure. I liked what Trent Baalke said in his meeting, his press conference. I liked a lot of things that he said. But we're just going to have to figure out some things, restructure people, and re-sign some of our own guys. So
Hey,
that would be my good, bad, ugly.
real
What's
quick,
up, Mike?
guys, can I just throw in M. Darrell made a couple posts where he was talking
yeah,
about the running game.
Yeah, I'm about to put it up.
And
I'm about to put it up. Hold
yeah,
on. Yeah.
okay.
So the answer. Remember, I asked him why is it more Doug Peterson's fault than it is
Right.
Mike Caldwell's, right?
And
And I asked him to clarify it. So this is what it is. When you only run your 1,000-yard running back who was averaging 6 yards a carry in this game, 10 carries for the entire game, with your defense only giving up 3 points in the third quarter.
And then go to his next comment.
I'm going to it.
The one above that one.
Playoff football is won by, why are we bubble screens when you need to be running the ball, keep the ball away from Mahomes.
Okay.
And
so
and
what?
And then this is his.
There's one more.
So playoff football is won by the run game, not passing game. So I'm gonna let you go in 1 second, Mike. The only thing to you is that we already knew from the get-go, because Doug Peterson said you throw the score and you run to win, right? And he felt like, and I feel like everybody sitting here who knows about football and knows about Patrick Mahomes, if you want to beat Patrick Mahomes, you have to.
You got to score with him.
You got to score. No, you got to score, bro.
You got to score with him.
You got to score
because you run the ball. Yeah, because guess what? You run the ball and waste time.
Guess what? Only 3 teams. So only 3 teams figure that out all year.
But the thing is, the problem with running the ball is you waste all that goddamn time to go get one score. They about to go get that score in 2
3
minutes.
plays.
In 2-3 minutes.
Right.
And they'll let you, okay, boom, go have a long boom, but then you're not going to score at the same efficiency as the Kansas City Chiefs 90% of the time.
And there had to be something wrong with him too.
Yes,
because
he was taking off.
Hasty was on the field way too much.
Way too much.
Well, the big knock on ETAs is pass pro.
Yeah, you got to get in.
Here's the thing. Let me hop in here because he's not wrong in talking about running the ball, but what you have to understand, and you look at what's going on in the NFL, in the West Coast offense, bubble screens and short passes are runs.
Plays.
Right.
Those are running plays in the West Coast scheme. That goes all the way back to Bill Walsh. It goes back to the inventor of it. It is a extension of the running game.
Right.
It's the same idea. You're just automatically handing the ball off to a playmaker in space. That's the idea.
That's what Tom Brady did in New England for year after year after year after they did to say, you know what, we're not going to pay running backs. They're just running backs. We're just going to have a multitude of guys in here. We're going to throw to them. We're going to throw screens. We're going to these quick passes are going to be a run game. That's why Tom Brady. He's like, yeah, Tom Brady. If it's not there, check it, because I'd rather us get 3-4 yards right here. That's better than a 2-yard run up the middle. Like,
correct, because you at least have a chance of breaking something.
Yeah.
But we all know, this hasn't been that offense all year. So can you tell me that
it's never gonna be?
I'm just saying
it's not gonna be. Yeah.
Can you really be mad you've never been?
And that was my thing. I was gonna say is that this offense does not run through Travis Etienne.
Definitely doesn't.
Never
runs through number 16.
Mm-hmm.
If whatever the gameplay is, a lot of times it's going to get thrown out of the window because you can't just football. You don't know what the fuck's going to happen in football, but you know that Trevor Lawrence can throw the ball, so he's going to have 30 attempts, 40 attempts, 50 attempts at times. We're gonna run the ball, yes, but Travis Etienne is not here to have 25 carries. He's here to have about 10 carries and about 5 or 6 touches in the pass game. Hopefully amounting to 15 to 20 touches, between the two. But he's not supposed to get 20, 25 carries. You see what happens to him when he gets hit. Like, every time when people hit him, it looks like they're hitting him extra hard.
Right.
Like, it looks like they're not hitting the other guys as hard. No, that's because your frame, you're slight. You have to put on mass. Like, you keep your speed, but you have to figure out a way to put on
That's
the
what he
side.
said. That's what he said he's going to do over this offseason. He's going to try to
Yeah.
bulk up a little bit.
Look at Doug Peterson. Who did he learn from? Who did he study from? Andy Reid. Andy Reid's a traditional West Coast guy. Look back at his teams in Philadelphia.
Like,
LaShawn McCoy,
it's been like 30.
Brian Westbrook.
I timed it.
Okay.
I timed and spaced it out perfectly, bro. So I was like, Jimbo's high, but I think he'll be all right, bro.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Thank you, though. Go ahead, Mike.
I was just saying, go back to Andy Reid and his time in Philadelphia. He has some of the best backs you could ask for. LaShawn McCoy, Brian Westbrook. Before that, they were studs, but they were not studs because they were pounding the ball up the middle 30 times a game. They were catching screens 10, 12 times a game. They would get 10 catches. I remember Westbrook
running stretches, running stretch plays.
Yes,
Right.
That's
yes.
Shady McCoy. Hey, Shady's the zone. Some of these zone runs, like he's just gonna get outside and find a lane
Right.
and then try to hit it. Like
Well,
he's not trying to break tackles.
and-
He's not
and
Derrick Henry.
I want to be clear. Like, Daryl, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
Right. I'm definitely not saying
He's
you're
not wrong.
but what
He's
I
not
am
wrong,
saying,
but yeah.
what I am saying is but we have to understand that this is who we've been all year. This is who we've been all year. Outside of the Texans game, like, bro, we weren't just killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like one game wasn't winning us games. It was Trevor's arm. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying is again, I'm not saying you're wrong, because from that perspective you are correct. But if you look at it in the reality of, well, this is the team. I mean, I can't put that on Doug. Like, Doug played his game. And he called the game that got us to the divisional championship. Like, that's the reality of it, bro. Like that's what he really did.
Yeah, and look, and if we had Derrick Henry, I would be like 1,000% right. even with Trevor Lawrence.
Right.
But if you got somebody who has the threat of taking it however the distance on any given carry,
Yeah,
you pound that motherfucker, you pound the rock, because that's the ultimate. But like I said, that's it's an old way of thinking of football, because that's what you would do to neutralize what was a supposed high power
right
back then.
Right.
That shit don't
I mean,
really
the only
stand.
time we really
That shit don't really stand true to these real high powered offenses. Those defenses that were they were trying to run to stop the ball. Like I said, they didn't have to deal with Patrick Mahomes, and they don't have Tyreek Hill now, but that was a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you can just throw the ball up and the play is over in 26 seconds and they scored.
Right.
And they might do that 6 times and only take off 15 minutes, 20 minutes off the clock. Like, they're not going to lead in time of possession, but they're going to lead in scoring possessions.
Right.
Like, it's just, it's not, sometimes it's not fair, bro.
Right.
I mean, the only time Doug Peterson will run the ball is when we get a big lead and he just wants to bleed the clock. I mean, you look at the second game against Houston when we blew out the Chargers the first time. Once we got that lead, then it just started running the ball. Otherwise, yes, he's going to throw to score.
So that's all I'm saying. That's the reality of it. I don't know who you are because it's this book user for ETN's ball security scares me, though. Maybe Doug has that fear too. I don't think so. Man. He trusts ETN, but he also sees that them boys are coming, and he needs a good pass protection back there.
I mean, like I said,
Stone Cold hit on that earlier. Like, Hasty is the better pass pro.
He is the
back.
better.
Like, but I also feel like
I want
ETN.
I want a better backup back than Jermichael. Like, I like Jermichael Hasty.
I Snoop with in the sample size.
I like Snoop too.
I like Snoop.
Guy runs with some aggression.
I wanted to see more Snoop.
I want us to see what it looks like when we have those 6'4" running backs. Let's go get a big bruiser back too. Like, we have the speed. We have
the problem.
That's what Connor is.
He's not a big bruiser back. He's a decent. He's not. You didn't hear what I said. A 6'4" running back.
Yeah.
let's go get us a.
The problem was,
Let's go get us a fake Derrick. I don't need you to be Derrick Henry. I just need you to be able to go when we're saying we're going to run the ball. I want you to motherfucker run the ball. You don't have to be 6'4". You can be 6'2". But I'm tired of 5'11" running backs, 170 pounds. I need a 200 pound. I want a 200-pound running back. I don't give a fuck, bro. I want some power. We don't have no power. A Chris Ivory, even like a Chris Ivory style running back. If we had a Chris Ivory on this team, that'd make a big difference in how we attacked in the ring.
Well, Chris Ivory
or Natron Means.
Jay's right, and the reason is because when that player comes in, when a player like Snoop comes in, it's an automatic tell. Okay, you're going to run the ball. So you need a dude who's got enough size and power that even if it is a tell that they're going to run the ball, he can still get positive yards.
Right. And Robert says it right here. He says, "Oh, way better at pass blocking than run blocking."
I wouldn't say that. They've never really been that good at pass blocking. Trevor Lawrence got pressured a lot just this game, but he got pressured a lot this season.
Now they
which to me,
explained it away as like it's like that's how they build the pocket. Like they keep him in his pocket that they practice in.
Yeah.
So technically, even if it does count as a pressure, I mean, bro, we saw a lot of games where Trevor was just kind of chilling back there. We saw a lot of games where especially when
chilling when he should have been running.
I bring the question to you guys because there's been a little, not rumors, people are making predictions or whatever on what to do now that Cam Robinson got injured, and now we're seeing how good Walker Little is, especially at the left side. Those last few games, mind you, I don't put a lot of stock into PFF because I hate that crap, but technically they graded Walker Little better than Cam Robinson.
You hate statistics, Stone Cold?
It's how do I want to put it? Like when they give out their yearly grades and everything, or grades per game, like they gave Rayshon a 57.2 for the entire year. I'm like, okay, that I know that's wrong because he's played good every game, especially the career game he had against Dallas and things like that. So some of that,
I feel like PFF is more like a popularity contest.
Yeah, that's what
on some of their facts. Yeah, I agree with Stone Cold on that one. Shocker. Damn.
Huh?
Me and Stone Cold agreed on something.
I know.
That is crazy.
Someone said, "Can we play Agnew like did Tyreek Hill? Are they not similar in size and speed? They're similar in size, not speed.
Right. And he doesn't have the ball tracking abilities that Tyreek Hill has.
Yeah, he's not as physical.
From over the shoulder,
and it's not as physical.
Yeah,
like for Tyreek Hill's frame, he's very physical size, and like I know Agnew's, but like Tyreek Hill doesn't get caught on that kick return.
Yeah,
and if the punt because the kicker would have been nowhere near him. Like he would have been already up and out of the sidelines already.
Tyreek is fast, bro.
Yeah, that's world class speed.
That's fast. Did him and
speaking of
him and DK race? Didn't they race?
I can't remember if they did. I know Tyreek won.
No, they didn't. DK went and tried to. Yeah, they talked about it, but DK went and did that actual race where he was doing the Olympic qualifying or something like that.
Right.
It didn't work out.
That dude's a fucking freak, though, bro.
He is.
He
needs to get the fuck up out of Seattle, bro. I'd be trying to make a trade for him.
Shout out to Jeff Dips, man. Talk about world class speed, boy. Hey, that was a fast boy.
Yeah.
I used to remember watching him just like he's like Percy, like all them boy, like bro.
Percy was fast too.
Percy was fast, but they're just like they'll just like just get like a little screen. And then take it like 60 yards, and it's like nobody was close to him, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is crazy, dog. Yes, Calvin Ridley is the best route running receiver in the NFL.
Yes.
He does.
He is.
Yes.
Excellent. Right now, we haven't seen him.
I think
Cooper Kupp. I think Justin Jefferson.
Cooper Kupp might have something to say about it. Justin Jefferson might have something to say about that. Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's up there, but
Jamar Chase.
there's a lot of good route runners. Jamar Chase.
Really good route runner. I think that is a better route runner because he doesn't just operate from the slot.
But he ain't played in what 2 years?
Yeah,
Calvin.
But
Yeah.
I mean, that if you're working, I mean, that's a lot of that stuff is instincts and body, like shit that you've been working on for your whole life. Like,
Right.
He was hurt, so I'm not really. I think he'll be fine. But I like Cooper Kupp, and because you're doing it out of the slot, so it's you're getting a lot of really really good like favorable matchups where you're online.
Yeah, but weren't they running Calvin out of the slot when he was there with Julio?
No, they had him on the other side.
No.
Did they have him on the other side? Because I thought they had him inside of Julio a lot.
Nah, he was wide.
He was on the other side, but I'm pretty sure
he was wide.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they stuff up.
Yeah, I'm sure he played
slot because
slide a little bit.
Because if you run a really good route, if you can get matched up on a linebacker, that's what you want because he's gonna bite.
Yeah,
right.
The linebacker's gonna bite.
But they used to put Gabriel.
Taylor Gabriel. In the slot. But it's a little, and he does run tight routes. But I say Justin Jefferson because he's doing it on the outside, and he's
a bad boy,
and he's really getting up on guys, and he'll give you like 3 fakes, and it's not breaking the stride of what the route is, and guys just and it just I'm like I forgot who I remember him and Marshawn Lattimore be getting into it, like he's the fuck out of people. I said that's insane. Like your feet shouldn't do the shit that it does in a break like that, but that kid is really like a real technician when it comes to it, bro. That's
yeah.
Like I said, Jamar Chase.
It stinks though. He's not allowed in the facility till April 17th.
Yeah, after get cleared first, bro. I just need him to get cleared, and then it's gonna be great from there. But now the rookies, the last 2 rookie classes, good, bad, and ugly.
I'm gonna say Trevor excluded. I feel like everybody Trevor.
Okay, beside Trevor, let's beside Trevor.
The good, I'll say. So the last 2 draft class, the good is Walker Little.
Okay, I like that one.
The bad might be Buster Brown.
What? How is that the bad?
I don't know. Shit. It could get uglier. So I mean, and then the ugly, and then the ugly.
Okay.
I'm just picking at that point, honestly. So it's nothing against Buster Brown. It could have been Greg Jr., whatever the fucking whoever the other dude is too. It could have been him.
But you gotta think outside the box on these questions, bro.
The ugly is the guy FAU Jordan Smith.
Oh yeah,
that's the ugly.
Yeah. We're never gonna get anything out of him, are we?
I doubt it. That's the ugly, and then the bad, I would say,
shit.
I guess maybe I'll say Snoop Connor because we didn't really utilize. We didn't really get to see.
Okay.
And I feel like we should with when Travis was out those couple of games. It was a lot of Jamaica, but Jamaica played really well, so it was there was no reason to not have him on the field. So but after that,
okay, Stone Cold, good, bad, ugly.
Good, Tyson Campbell, because it was either him or Walker Little. But I'm gonna go with Tyson Campbell. How much he's improved, and everything, become a top 10 corner. My bad. My bad would be Jordan Smith, because for 2 years in a row he can't stay healthy. My ugly, Jalen Camp. He didn't even make the team his first year.
Okay.
He was a 6th round pick in 21. He didn't even make the cut.
He did. You are right. That is ugly.
Yeah. Money Mike.
So I would say the good would be the defensive unit as a whole, bringing in Trayvon and Muma and Devin. Um, really, it put some juice on that side of the ball. The bad, I guess, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say bad to me because you're talking about they're still green. You know what I'm saying? We're only talking a couple draft classes, so you don't know. But maybe taking a running back like Snoop. I don't know. We'll see what happens with him. We'll see what happens. It may turn around. I guess ugly would be I'm kind of doing the same thing I did with Ingram. Would be the flip side of the good coin, which is all of them young bucks on defense were silent as a motherfucker towards the end of the season. Like they were quiet as fuck. I didn't hear Muma. I didn't hear nothing about Devin. Where was Trayvon? And maybe some of that scheme. Maybe some of that's just them their first season and they were wearing out a little bit. But it's like, hey man, y'all high draft picks now. These are the games that we brought you here for. So, and that's being picky. But I guess that's what I would say the ugly would be.
Now,
Okay,
I would argue the Trayvon thing because they don't he causes a lot of disruption, especially inside.
He does. But I mean, he does.
And they hold him and they don't call it.
Right.
Which is, and at some point they have to call it, but it's just getting to me. That's what's really frustrating about some of these games because they'll kick him.
There was
inside.
at least 5 times in that Kansas City game I saw a hold on him.
And and it's not even like just little tugs. It's like he's beating the guy, and they're like holding on for dear life.
Right.
He just happens to really break out of the hole, and they just don't call. Like,
right.
It's like, so does he have to allow them to take him to the ground? No, that's dangerous. Like, I mean, I guess you just have to play through it and just be better. Like, which is going to, them not calling it is going to build some adversity. He's going to get better. He's going to go. I think.
But bro, and I'm just playing devil's advocate because I'm a fan of the kid. Okay, but you're the number 1 overall pick. I need you to make some splash plays. Not just get fucking held and disrupt stuff.
But I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Some of those holds helped us win the playoff game. Which I mean, they had to call 2 because they held the boys 7 times in the Chargers game. They only called 2.
Right.
And those helped us win the game. So I mean, you at the same time, like I said, we're dealing with a player who when we drafted him number 1, we didn't draft him to come in and get 10 sacks. I don't think that was ever the plan with Trayvon Walker. I think
stop Derrick Henry.
I think it's the long game.
Right.
It's the long game with him because you're building like I said. We talked about how his frame like they kind of have to see where that's going to go. But the kid is a monster.
Right.
The kid he stuffs the run very well. This team needs to be built. Like I said, you just said it. Derrick Henry. That is because if we don't take care of Derrick Henry, we can't go do nothing else.
Right.
We can't do shit else. We be fighting for the motherfucking wild card.
Right.
And end up having to play their ass again.
Right.
And so Trayvon Walker is the first step in the direction to continue to dominate our division. Like,
well, Jay, in that second
hold
on.
Let me get my good, bad, and ugly, and then we can get back into that shit.
Sorry, Jimbo.
y'all gonna go. Hey. So actually, my bad and my ugly is a combination, and Mike, you hit it on the head. So my ugly is the fact that I feel like that the rookie these weren't utilized to their full potential, like scheme wise. And I'm not saying that's an indictment on them. I'm not saying it's an indictment on them as players. I'm saying that's kind of on Mike Caldwell for not seeing the bigger picture of what these guys could do. Like, yeah, did Devin Lloyd come on blitzes? But where did he come? He's blitzing from between guards and shit. Line him up on the edge. You know what I'm saying? Let Trayvon Walker, be back in cover. You see that he can cover. You saw that. Like let him go out and cover. It's like in the Kansas City game, Trayvon should have been on Kelsey. Like I don't care. I don't care what else you do, bro. Have a big package out there most of the time. Like, I don't care what you do,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
keep
put
somebody.
You put your best athlete. You put
right.
That's bro. Because Trevor Walker is that big and move that quickly and fluid. It's probably you're probably one of your best athletes on the entire team.
Right.
You got to match up athlete for athlete.
And my good.
Situation.
And so that's my bad and my ugly. Right. My good is what they did for the offensive line, and that's Walker Little. Right. He is who we thought he was going to be. And Luke Fortner, bro, he played every snap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he never missed a game.
He was the opposite of Brandon Linder. Played every snap.
He played every snap, bro. Yo, and listen, hell, like the first 3 weeks, right? Cause like, God damn, bro, he's being knocked down and he's causing the other lineman to trip and all this other shit. But he
tightened that shit up.
He tightened that shit up, bro. He fucking, and he's smart, bro. He's out there calling out protection. That's
offensive rookie of the year, man.
Bro, but he's not gonna get that. No, he's not gonna get that recognition.
No,
right? But yes, though, for us, AFC, AFC Coach of the Year,
it's
Doug Peterson, and running for AP's Coach of the Year.
Should be Coach of the Year in every category that is Coach of the Year. Dougie P should be Coach of the Year.
I feel like they're gonna give it to Kyle Shanahan, especially as the 49ers win this week.
But I mean, that's cool. They were good last year, and they were good the year before.
Yeah, but it's
Sirianni, maybe Sirianni,
and they were the year before that, and they were in the Super Bowl.
Sirianni was in the top. They
took
him out.
But the 49ers been good for
right, but it's
dude from Dayball.
The fact that it's Dayball, it's Dayball and Dougie P.
And I understand. I don't know the finalists, but I feel like what Brian Dayball did in New York, I don't know if that's Coach worthy.
It's only because he's in New York. You get a bonus points for being in the Northeast.
Right, and they've been bad. They've been bad, bro.
We've been worse.
They've been bad.
Yeah, but they have Saquon Barkley.
You know, I think the reason because the argument is, well, we have Trevor Lawrence, and you know that's just Urban Meyer. He fucked that up, but he's still Trevor Lawrence. And look what he did with Daniel Jones. And like, I mean, did Daniel Jones become a better passer? Yeah, but I feel like Brian Daboll just said, "Hey, listen, man, you're really good at running, so we're gonna hand the ball off a lot." So is Saquon, right? He's really good at running the ball too, and then we're gonna kind of play action, do some bootlegs and rollouts, and bro, you're gonna take if you don't see a read off.
Now, mind you, those did was just pretty. The only thing he did is just cut down the turnover.
Right.
That is
and run a little more. Yeah.
But he threw for 3,200 yards. Tied for 15.
Yeah, and like 15 touchdowns, right?
Only 15 touchdowns. Yes, five.
Now, how many rushing touchdowns?
5 picks. Great. But
does it say how many rushing touchdowns?
I don't know, but Daniel Jones runs the ball. I mean,
right.
That's what they even before Daboll they would use him in the offense to run a little to run some, but
they ran a lot of RPOs too. It was either him or Saquon taking the ball.
5, 7.
I mean,
rushing touchdowns.
So 22 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 15 passing, 7 rushing, and 5 interceptions.
I mean, I don't
that's
have.
That's not bad for him.
I don't have his.
I mean, that's not great. Like if you don't have Saquon Barkley, like you're not winning anything, probably.
Nah, I mean, look, man, what Doug definitely deserves an award. If this was like college, and you said who's got the best program year in and year out, to me, it's Kyle Shanahan, man, because they got that thing rolling for years now with fucking Brock Purdy and Jimmy G and Lance. I mean, it's just like they're plugging QBs in there and they're rolling.
Nah, Lance, bro. You can't.
Well, we don't know. We don't know. He didn't get a chance to play, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. He won the starting job.
but you did see him play. Well, they invested. You had to put him out there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, five NFC championships. I mean, it's hard to argue. They got that program rolling. Offense, defense, and hey, shout out to my boy John Lynch because he's a big part of that.
And look, if people want to talk about, and actually people want to talk about Daniel Jones and his turnover. I mean, they're not that many. 2 years in 2020, he threw 11 touchdowns to 10 interceptions.
That's bad, bro.
That's bad, but it's 10 interceptions is not. People throw 18 interceptions. Russell Wilson threw a lot of interceptions this year.
Yeah, but
Jay, what was that stat again?
11 touctouchdowns and 10 interceptions.
Yes,
bro.
but I'm.
Oh, that's Jameis Winston.
He was
Jameis Winston territory, bro.
And that wasn't good either. 34
terrible.
interceptions. That's not good either.
I did say it was good.
I mean, it's a lot of points, but bro, you're giving it back.
What I said is the interception numbers weren't extremely high. Yes, they're high to the ratio of touchdowns, but they're not high.
But how many passing yards? But how many passing yards did he have, bro? Because he's not throwing it that much.
1,200
yards. 3,000 yards, 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
No, bro, stop it. That's a 2,000. That's a 2,900. Okay, I'll give you 3,000. But bro,
hold on.
I think 4 of those interceptions were pick sixes because he had a lot of them.
It did 10 and 7 last year. He only threw 7 interceptions last year. His interceptions went down.
Yeah, but he's only throwing 10 touchdowns, bro.
10 touchdowns is like week 3.
Yeah, 300.
Like, bro, you can't win like that. As a quarterback. You can't carry your team to a victory like that, bro. If that's what you
maybe
that's
in
what
the 70s.
You all year. I'm talking about today. This ain't 2070. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 2022/23 now, right? That shit's not gonna fly, bro. You can't win games like that, bro.
Hey, but back when Johnny Unitas played, he would have been an MVP. Some shit like that.
You see his touchdowns went up. His touchdowns went up and his interceptions went down.
Yeah, his completion percentage went down. It went down 4%. And he threw the ball less this year. I'm just saying, bro. Yeah, they toned down.
I'm saying he got the most out of him, bro. That's all I'm saying.
And so you're telling me that deserves Coach of the Year?
I didn't know. No, Dougie P for Coach of the Year. I'm not telling. I'm just telling you what the other on the other side of the aisle is saying.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't even understand why. This is all because I don't understand why Brian Dable is getting that much fucking thing. The boys completion percentage went up 3%, bro. His QB, like that's not. You didn't do nothing spectacular. You didn't do anything.
Bro, their practice facility is right next to the NFL corporate office, man. That's why. It's New York.
And I think that has a lot to do with
nobody's
arguing. It has a lot to do with why people think Daniel Jones is like horrible, bro. Remember he played years without Saquon Barkley, and he was supposed to just put the whole team on his back. He tried, bro.
He tried,
and
he fucking what did he do? Tear his Achilles or something, or was it a ACL? He had something, bro.
We're talking about who?
You talking about Barkley? What you talking about?
Yeah. But he never.
You said what should he do? Put the team on his back. He tried and he got hurt.
I was talking about Daniel Jones because they never really even got to play with each other. This is like their first year playing with each other. Saquon's been hurt the last 2 years.
Nah, he played with him as rookie. Nah, because he played with him.
Rookie years. The rookie years.
But you said this is for that statement. If you say this is their first year playing together,
I said this is like their first year playing together. I didn't say it was their first.
Okay, I didn't hear the like. I apologize, sir.
Because I know that.
If that's what you said,
I know that they have played games together. But Daniel Jones got hurt 1 year, and Saquon Barkley was just running it up, and then Saquon Barkley was out for 2 years. He was there for 2 years without Saquon Barkley. The mesh wasn't there, bro. They never really got a chance to play with each other. This is like their real first time as functional NFL players playing with each other.
Look at this. That's right. He's a fucking Mac Jones. They had the audacity to say Mac Jones was better.
Yeah, bro. People are insane.
Bro, the media is insane.
It's-
But
He's better than Daniel Jones, though.
Who? Mac Jones?
I'd take Mac Jones over Daniel if I was starting a team.
I was saying with his comment, he said he was
It's-
just a
yeah.
game manager. I said, yeah, he was Mac Jones.
And see, I don't know, maybe because my boy, his little brother played for Duke when Daniel Jones was there. So I saw some Daniel Jones football.
Right.
And he used to have to do, it's Duke, so it's not like predominant.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, he's a dick, bro. You like, okay, I see how you can get drafted because you have the size, the speed, and you can make some of these like really kind of good throws.
And he was making more with lesser talent.
With less talent.
Right.
So the jury's still out. I think Daniel Jones should be better with Brian Daboll. He should be better than Mac Jones. Mac Jones, I think, is okay, but I mean, I would have never drafted Mac Jones. Like, I love him because he's from the city.
Oh, he's getting his old OC back, Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, that's a strategic that's a strategic move.
Right.
He knows the Patriot way already, so we're gonna simplify it even more. Because it's your second year. It was your second year, bro. These teams knew they know that the film is on Mac Jones from his rookie year.
Right.
They couldn't do that shit to Trevor Lawrence. Second year slump, what? Like a year slump. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, there's teams that try to like scheme. Like, you can't scheme that, bro. He can make every throw.
Right.
He's not limited. Like, Mac Jones is limited. You can scheme. You do all that shit you want to try to do. You try to do some shit you do against Mac Jones, against Trevor Lawrence, he's gonna throw for 500 yards.
Right.
Like, the teams, that's crazy. In your second year, these teams are already like, hey, no, we're not about to play with his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
And then when he figures that out for real, then it's not gonna be nothing they could do about the scheme. Like,
yeah, I think
shit up.
And this is how I think we should end it.
He left a lot of points. He left a lot of points and yards.
Yeah,
he left a lot.
But our team did lead the league in drops too.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of put that, like, bro, you catch that, like, he's up there in the 5,000.
It's all right. Right now, it's like a Rolex, bro. You gotta have that fine tune and timing, bro. Right now, our shit, it's just got to go into the shot. It looked good this year, but it wasn't just perpetual motion, bro. It was given a little,
right,
bro. But it's all right, bro. We could go in there and get that thing working. That thing gonna be.
So you know how we do the end of the.
But anybody know what I'm talking about.
The end of the game predictions.
I got you, baby. I got you.
You know how we do the end of the game predict, like what do we say the score is going to be?
Uh-huh.
So my question to you guys is, what do we have to do? Like, tell me one thing that we have to do in order to run it back next year and go further, if not all the way. Stone Cold. Just give me one. Just give me one. One thing that this team absolutely has to do for us to be that motherfucker next year.
Hit on the early draft picks for this year. For the 23 draft, you need to make sure you hit on those early draft picks and they make impacts.
So what's the end? So I'm gonna let you take that a little further. So what's it with the 24th pick? What's the need? You don't have to say a person. You can just say a position group.
I have been guessing at this because
it changed. It changed from earlier in the year. Everybody was like, "Oh, we got to go cornerback. Got to go cornerback." Well, that's not really. I mean, yeah, you probably get one later. Now you probably get one later on because that's not really a main concern right now with Darius and Tyson the way they're playing.
Well, we need a nickel. We need a nickel corner.
You don't think we bring back Trey?
No,
and you wouldn't use it.
You wouldn't
use it. But we wouldn't use the first pick on that.
No. Because I was getting ready to say, I was just saying a need. We do need a nickel. I don't think they bring Trey back because Trey got picked on a lot.
No. What does the Jacksonville Jaguars get with the 24th pick in the 2023 draft position group?
Either D-line or interior offensive line.
Okay. Money Mike, what's the one thing?
All right. So I'll tell you, and I'm going at this a little blind because I didn't look it up, but I'm going to assume that the points differential is pretty close. And I think just judging by the way the games went this year, and I think that stat needs to get a little bit better, meaning their offensive production needs to go up.
You heard me, Money
I'm
Mike?
sure they were. Yeah, you're plus.
We were one of only 5 teams that were in the pluses. Yeah.
But it needs to get a little better. It needs to get a little better because
we were beating teams by more than one score and then only losing by one score for the most part.
Right.
The losing, it's a weird stat, but I think there was a lot of close ones there when they weren't blowouts, and it sounds simple, right? You score more points and let the other teams score less, but I think really, even if you brought back the same squad, just having the offense in this system for year 2, they're going to be more productive. It makes sense because it's a complicated system.
Okay. All right. I'm going to get my one, and I'm going to let you close it out. All right. So the one thing I think that they need to do in this offseason is going back to my ugly, see what they have in this rookie class, and they need to scheme exotic ass shit that allows you to incorporate Devin Lloyd's athletic ability, Chad Muma's thumper mental, like really, there should be more instances where they're on the field at the same time. Let Trayvon Walker slide down with his hand in the dirt and let him pick up the center and the guard, or if they got to chip him, put Josh Allen on right next to him, right, standing up, and if they got to chip him, Josh Allen, you just got to beat your man around the corner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those are the missed opportunities I feel like that they didn't do this year. And so, like you said it, Money, like I really do hope that Mike Caldwell goes back and he watches that tape and he says, okay, I hope the fact that he's a new defensive coordinator, that he can be flexible enough with his scheme to really exploit the talent that we have on the defensive side of the ball.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Okay. I mean, my one thing is, it's not really team thing. I mean, I guess it is, but it's more of a singular person thing.
Okay. It could be anything.
I just need Trevor, bro. Hey, just get to it, bro. That's all, bro. You gotta take your time, get your time. Hey, go do what you gotta go do right now, bro. Go relax, decompress, but come back with that same. I need that same. You should feel that chip. That chip ain't gone.
Right.
Like the chip's not gone yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to still remember a little bit of your training day. Like this is where the shit could be at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. And you never want to go back there.
You never want to go back, bro. And just, you know what I'm saying? So take in year
Remember Denver. Remember London, Denver.
In year 3, I
remember the divisional round just now, like how you felt.
In year 3, I want to see what I see out of Joe Burrow in year 3, which is the not sailing a lot of passes. The
settle down
consistency.
early.
Yeah, just the consistency with ball. Like, it's not ball because he took care of the ball in the air this year. You got to get stronger. You got to get stronger with your arms and your hands because you had a lot of fumbles.
Right.
Which, I mean, I'll credit that to. I mean, you were getting pressured a lot. That's what I mean. Like I said, it's a lot of things. Like, they got to play. Everybody has to play better.
Right.
People are getting way too many. They're getting way, for him to fumble the ball that much. They're getting way too many touches on the quarterback.
Right.
So, but he has to do a better job of situational football, and if it's not there, you have to be able to recognize almost immediately if it's not there that you need to try to get out of there.
Right.
I think I need him to be more vocal with Doug and Press about design runs. Yeah, I don't want you running all the time, but he should have been running more. We're talking about ETN running. He should have been running more in the Kansas City game. So we need to be able to, like I said, be a little more vocal to express,
how you feel about shit.
Like, express how you feel, and how you feel like you can help exploit
Right.
to exploit it, because you're 6'6", bro. You can move, like at the end of the day, when you make it, like we saw that big run that he had, like there was contact there,
Right.
but he initiated the contact,
Right.
make sure he's moving forward,
Right.
lower that shoulder a little, let's go.
But I think the biggest takeaway for what you're saying is be that killer mindset,
start to finish,
like Peyton.
Yeah.
Like they compare you to Peyton.
Yeah.
Like when Peyton goes out there, like, yo, okay, yeah, coach, you could call a play, but hey, I see something else.
But I am seeing the signs we talked. I don't know if we talked about it on. Well, we didn't talk about. I don't know if we talked about it on air, but when Zay said, he was like, bro, Trevor
yelled at me.
Like,
for the first time. He yelled at me.
He was like, like kind of cussed. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, but
he's like, man, that's a leader.
He's like, but I liked it. Like, but I liked it.
It was kind of weird when he said it.
I was dying laughing.
But it's Zay, you know what I'm saying?
Zay, so
like,
I knew exactly what he was
right. I know what he meant. Like
he was like,
I knew what he meant too, but it was weird how he said it though.
Right.
No, he said it like that on purpose. But
right.
But I don't know. But it was funny as hell.
Right.
Yeah. But I just feel like he's taking those steps. You got to take, and that's like I said. This was his third offense in 3 years. This is the first time in the last 3 years that he's going to be able to look into the same as the year before,
and almost the same personnel.
Yeah, to
go with it.
Like that's where the continuity starts with. It does start with the around them, and guys have to get better. A lot of people had a lot of drops this year, but that continuity with him, with some ball placement and stuff too, that just overall helps everybody, because that means you're doing it in practice 100% of the time like that.
Right.
And so if there is a little wonky ball every now and then, it's okay. But there shouldn't be 4, 5, 6 throws in the game where it's like, you just all you had to do is just put some touch on it, or like, so you just but it's
missing wide open touchdowns.
But that's just quarterback. But it's just quarterback. But I said it's just quarterback shit. It's just stuff that start to feel over time, and you're working with it's the same dimensions. But these guys are. But you can't do the same throws you were making in college, because that guy can't get open the same way.
Right.
Sometimes he can. But it's a lot different.
Yeah, but everybody's good too.
Yeah.
Even when we say a person's trash, like that person's like trash compared to everybody else, but he's really fucking good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Trevor. I like that. I like that. Trevor has to step up, and he has to say, okay, I have to take the next step in evolution. In my game, and I have to be that. I have to be that warlord. I have to be that dog.
Yeah, and this is the year we got to play we play in the AFC. We play in the AFC North.
Right.
So you got to play Joe Burrow this year.
But you were gonna play him regardless.
And the NFC South.
Because the first place, because we had the first place schedule.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got to play some teams. We got some stinkers. Not some stinkers for us, but we got some games that we should beat. I do want to talk about. We're a little over, but I do want to talk about some of these away games.
Have they already said what the away opponents are?
Yeah, we know what the away opponents are. The away opponents are. Yeah, I just took a screenshot of it.
I know Tampa's one of them.
Yeah, so the away games are Pittsburgh, Cleveland, New Orleans, Tampa, and then our divisional opponents. So really, just those are the 5 games I'm worried about.
So we get Cincinnati and Kansas City at home.
No. Yes.
So, and we get San Fran at home.
Yes.
You ain't got your season tickets yet. Y'all ain't got your season tickets yet.
I'm telling you,
bro.
The
Kansas City
show is in town,
bro. Kansas City Cincinnati.
You know,
versus,
a couple of those are going to be on primetime.
Oh yeah, bro. I already called it. We're gonna have 3 primetime games next year. We're gonna have, and I'm counting night. We're gonna have Thursday night, but bro, we're gonna have a Sunday and a Monday, or we're gonna have 2 Sundays. But we're having 3 primetime games next year.
Yeah, the home games are the Chiefs, the 49ers, the Bengals, the Ravens, the Panthers, the Falcons.
We got the Ravens at home. This is like the 3rd year in a row we got the Ravens at home. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
Trevor Town.
We own them right now, bro.
And we were
go.
We were talking about it off air, but which game? I hope that they put the Panther game as London
or the Falcons.
What I don't. One of those. I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Doesn't need to be.
But I can tell you right now, even if they do the Ravens in London, I'm not horribly pissed. No. But I would rather see the Ravens game in person. Right. But Kansas gotta be in Duval.
Right.
San Francisco gotta be in Duval.
Right.
And Cincinnati gotta be in Duval. Yeah. Ain't no way in hell. We're not passing that up.
Right.
That's this Monday night in here. Maybe 2 Sundays in a Monday.
Right.
Like they might fuck around, like depending on how they got them spread out and what's going on in the season. Because everything else, bro.
And I think I don't have no information, but I'm gonna guess that the game in Tampa is gonna be a throwback game too. Because I know Tampa's bringing back the Creamsicles next year, and that would make sense to have 2 Florida teams.
I don't know if Sean will go throwback.
I don't know why, bro. Like all the players want that shit.
Yeah.
All the players. Shout out Archives.
But the away games. So the away games that there's 3 away games that I'm interested in going to. 2 that are probable that I'll go to, and then there's one that there's no way that I'm not going to. The one I'm not going to. That's what I mean. But the one that I'm not going to, that I'm definitely going to, is Tampa Bay.
Okay.
The one that I'm probable I'm going to is New Orleans.
Okay.
And if I can swing all 3, I'm trying to go to Buffalo.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
I'm trying to go to Buffalo.
We don't know what the dates yet, right? They haven't released the actual dates.
Let
me tell y'all something. I went to, back in the Tim Tebow days, I went to a Broncos-Bills game in Buffalo. I have never been so fucking cold in my entire life. That shit was hell on earth, bro. I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of there.
But we might get them week 3.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be early, bro. Because once it gets cold up there, nope, hell no.
Yeah, because I don't want to go to Pittsburgh. Honestly, I don't feel like there's anything that I would really just want to go do in Pittsburgh or Cleveland.
Pittsburgh's a fun city now, and where the stadium's right in downtown.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a good experience. I mean, that is one of the, I think.
Daryl, were you at the Dallas game?
Pittsburgh might be a game that I actually, because instead of
and Jay, if it's, I don't know if you fuck with baseball or not, but if it's during baseball season and it lines up with the Pirates game, because the football stadium, Heinz Field, or whatever the fuck they call it now, and the Pirates Stadium are right next to each other, and you can go chill downtown, and you can catch a baseball game and a football game on the same weekend in Pittsburgh. It's pretty dope.
Shit, we went to Cincinnati last year, bro. The Reds had a game.
Fire.
The Reds had a game on Thursday, the same night as the Jags and Bengals, and there was a game going on. I was like, bro, this shit is crazy. Nice little downtown. Like I said, we were in Kentucky, and we had the Airbnb was in Kentucky. And we came over to.
Are you talking about when we went to Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
And they had the Cincinnati Reds had a game that night too. So like all that shit was jumping.
Yeah.
That whole entire thing was jumping. So yeah, I already know.
Fire Guy says he's 30 minutes away. Definitely going to the Buffalo game.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Let's go.
I'm telling you, hey, that shit.
Man, that shit was so cold, bro.
I've seen all the blizzards they had this year. No.
Dude, I had them fucking heaters in my shoes. My wife had blankets. I was still freezing. I
Bro,
couldn't
you
wait
had-
to get to sports.
had a heater?
As
Oh,
high
yeah,
as the
heater?
snow was, money, we'd lose you.
Yeah, he had the hand warmers. Nah, like Stone Cold wouldn't give Major a hand warmer
Oh man, That
at the
guy.
playoff game. But
He
in Mike, it
he
was
said
cold,
I needed it.
bruh.
He said I needed both.
Stone Cold had 4 hand warmers, and Major just wanted one, bruh. He's just a child. He just only needed one.
Little kid.
Just a little kid, bruh. Stone Cold had 4.
Well, I gave him one, and then I don't know what he did, but he exploded it or whatever. He wanted to see what was inside.
So that's what he had on him when I came back over there. Because one of them busted in my hoodie pocket too. I was like, God damn, this shit's black. I had to get off fucking like activated charcoal and fucking some shit that could kill me, bro. Like I had to get that shit off.
You had to get that. You had to get that black shit off you.
I'm telling you.
All right.
But nah, that high of snow, we'd lose you, money.
That's all right, buddy. You get lost on the way to the stadium.
Well,
At least I'll be there. At least I'll be there. I can still hear the game.
Oh my god. Hey, okay, so real quick though. So we're gonna take a little hiatus, right?
Yeah.
So we're kind of getting off season. We're gonna be prepping to bring you guys a bigger, better show. I don't know how long are we gonna be gone? Are we just gonna pop up? Are they just gonna get the notification? They're like, oh shit, MIT, Men and Teal's on.
I mean, we'll be still active on all the social media platforms.
Yeah, we're doing that still. But as far as the
but there's just a lot of revamping that we need to do when it comes to just a lot of the video stuff and just getting some stuff out. We got a lot of stuff that we need to do to try to move us forward a little bit when it comes to this. So well, hopefully a lot, but yeah, it's probably be about a month, about 4 weeks.
Okay, but we're gonna scrub the account. We're gonna put the clips and make the reels and I think aren't we like still putting out like content, but it's just not gonna be live, just to put out new content.
Yeah, during the break. Talking about during the break.
During the break.
Yeah, during the break. Yeah, we definitely have some content breakdowns from some of the playoff games.
Right.
Definitely Super Bowl. Anything that's crazy that what I'm saying, outside of that,
Right.
like because I think over the next month, I think we have, and we'll be into the actual off season then. But yeah, I think there's a game this week, and then
Then the skill challenge Pro Bowl.
Yeah, but then it's
the
Super Bowl's not until 2 weeks, so it's
Right.
3 weeks away essentially.
Right.
So I mean, we'll be coming back, a week or two after the Super Bowl.
Right.
But hopefully, like I said, with some some better structure. We like to get, we be wilding.
Yeah, we'll get off the rails, And it's all just to bring a better show and experience to you guys too.
Exactly.
So
I mean, shit. The major, we got Mountain Dew Winger is on Instagram is going crazy. The shotgun in the Mountain Dew is just out of nowhere. It's just ballooning up. It's insane, man.
Somebody said the default. I don't know how true that is.
Oh, God.
If you called them bitch,
You're definitely a bitch.
if you called them, you're a bitch.
Yeah. But
I think that's our show, man.
Yeah, man.
This is a good send off, man.
Yeah.
2023.
That dude is an idiot. How you changed it?
What are you talking about?
On our because he came in and I left back out.
Oh, damn! He got us.
All right, so about 4 to 5 week break.
About 4.
Yeah, I mean we have the good chat.
I mean, yeah. So, but we will be. We'll talk about this off air.
Right.
But yeah, thank y'all for rocking with us this season. Hey,
real. Hey, it was a magical season.
It was a motherfucking roller coaster.
Duval till we fucking die.
Bro.
It was always the Jags.
It was always us.
Big Duval, don't do us like that, bro.
It was never not us.
Yeah, it was never not us.
Exactly.
Like it was never the Titans.
It was never not the Jags.
It was never the Colts.
Like, come on, bro. Damn, bro. You know, I already know who we smoke.
Definitely never was it the Texans.
You already know who we smoke. You know what I'm saying?
The Texans.
You know what I'm saying? So,
The Titans.
I mean, like I said, bro, all in all,
Fuck the Titans.
this is what
Fuck them.
This is what we do it for, man. One day, bro, the boys, we go out there and support the boys. Win, lose, draw. We not the Texans, so we not drawing.
Right.
We ain't trying to lose, like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to lose nothing. We know that's the nature of it, but like I said, bro, sometimes you gotta go through the struggle, bro, to get out on the other side,
Right,
bro.
man.
And we stay down.
Yeah,
And that's the thing, bro. A lot of people just don't know how to stay down, bro, how to come up.
Right. They say you got to go through something to get somewhere.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
GPS ain't always been around, boy. Used to have MapQuest.
Facts.
Shit.
Big facts.
Sound like some old niggas, boy.
Hey.
But yeah, man. But thank y'all, man, for tuning in, man.
For real.
Minute to a podcast. Like I said, man, we're gonna take this little break, but like I said, we're still gonna be bringing y'all content. We're still gonna have stuff popping up on all.
Hopefully they gonna put me in the intro. I hope that I put enough screen time on that they can find some kind of clip that I can be put in the intro.
Hey, y'all stay tuned, bro. See if Jimbo makes the cut.
Does Jimbo make the cut next season?
Ooh, next season.
Y'all about to do a good, the bad, and the ugly of the show. See who comes up with which one.
Right. You, hey,
if he does make the cut, put a few things of him when he ate the one chip.
Right, look, if y'all got Peacock, I'm gonna put y'all on the gym before we leave. If y'all got Peacock, y'all need to go watch The Traitors. Great show, great suspense, bro. It's a game show, bro. It's people get murdered and banished.
Right.
It's really good, bro. Watch that. And if y'all got Paramount Plus, the second season of Mayor Kingstown is up and running. And
don't say nothing. Yeah, that show was so good, bro.
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
And they're going crazy already.
All right, good plug. I hope we get a check for that.
Hey, bro, gotta shoot. Hey, bro.
But this is your boy.
We gonna be clipping stuff, man. Hey, we gotta send out these reels, bro.
I got you.
I'm trying to get that Paramount Plus. Trying to get on that Paramount ass, boy. I don't give a fuck. Hey, it is what it is. But I am your host, the cannabis analyst, Andrew J. And I'm rocking with J to the I to the MB.
Oh,
and
we got
Stone Cold Steve Boston in the building,
and that guy.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money Mike in the building,
and we are out of here.